Hello students, welcome to Vedantu NEET English. I am Ms. Gopika, your own biology master teacher. I hope I am audible, visible and the presentation right behind me is also visible. Please let me know in the chats if we are audible and if we are live yet. Quickly let me know in the chats, are we live? And all of you can send me hi in the chats. Yes. Good evening, good evening. Audible, visible, clear, everything is clear. Perfect. Okay. I hope all of you marked your attendance also. Today we are going to do Tejas series of cockroach. Even though I told cockroach and frog, I don't think we'll be able to complete both of it in a shorter period of time. So let's do cockroach today properly. Let's understand everything. Let's do some questions. After that, we'll go to frog. Okay. We have all the time in our life, right? Because we have completed syllabus and a lot of students were telling me, ma'am, do something new. What do you mean by do something new? Do you want me to add some more syllabus into your, NEET? And if I add syllabus, do you think NTA will accept? One student is telling me, ma'am, you're teaching the same thing in RNA, NCERT line by line as well as on Tejas series. Students, how much chapters is given? That much only I can teach, no? I cannot teach anything additional. I have finished in RNA series, I have finished in NCERT line by line and I am doing now Tejas series. But in Tejas series, what is the specialty? You have question practice, right? Which was not there every time in RNA and NCERT line by line, right? So every time I cannot come up with something new telling that, okay, today I will start teaching something randomly. Okay, so yes, those who are new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also like the video immediately because today we're going to have so much fun as I have made the PPT. Students, the PPT is already ready. I'm not going to write much, but I'm going to make you understand. So I want all of you to, ears should be open and notes should be ready, okay? Hi Sneha, hi. Pradeep, Madhumita, Vishnupriya, Supriya, Roshni, Sukmeet. Okay, very nice. Okay, all of you are there. Very nice. Okay, so shall we start? Ready? Ready, all of you? Class didn't start. Before that, they're asking me how long is the class. Then don't join the class, no? Why do you join with so much difficulty? Yes. Fine, all of you? I cannot see the attendance. All of you quickly like the video, students. When you're learning something, you should always support, right? When you like, I get more energy. Come on, all of you. Let me see more than 50 likes quickly. Okay? Okay, no problem, Sukmeet. You can check the classes later. Now, let's start, students, cockroach. Now, what do we know about cockroach? Let's start, okay? So, look here. Cockroaches are brown or black-bodied animals that are included in the class Insecta of a phylum Arthropoda. Now, what do we know about Arthropoda? We know that Arthropoda is the largest phylum. Yes or no? Largest phylum. And they have insects, right? Insecta is there. Insects are the maximum in this phylum. Now, other than being the largest phylum, what do we know about Arthropoda? We know that the term okay, we know that the term Arthropoda means jointed, right? Jointed appendages. This also all of you know, yes or no? Jointed appendages. Yes? Perfect. No doubts in this, all of you. I want to see all of you chatting faster and sending me messages also faster. Okay? Yes. Now, students, Arthropoda can also be called as hexapoda. Okay? Why I am telling this right now is because later in the class, you will come across this terminology. You will not come across hexapoda, but you will come across the terminology that is 3 pairs of legs. Hexa means what? 6. Hexa means 6. So, here what do they mean? 6 legs or 3 pairs, okay? 3 pairs of appendages. So, we can call Arthropoda also as hexapoda. Hexapoda. Done? Perfect? Yes, perfect. Okay. Now, cockroaches are one of the most common insects usually found in houses. Now, where do we find it in houses? We do not find it everywhere and anywhere. We usually find it at the time, night times, right? We find it during the night. During the night. And because we are finding them during the night, we call them nocturnal nocturnal. Okay, we call them nocturnal. Anyone in the class who haven't seen a cockroach, please raise your hands. Okay, that would be the most embarrassing thing, right? If you haven't seen a cockroach, that means you are shining. Okay, shining the house. Okay, yes, yes. Now what is going to happen, students, here exactly? Remember that your cockroach, is it too zoomed in? One second. Now it should be fine. Yes? Wait, let me only check. It's not still zoomed out. It's fine here in the camera. I think OBS is not that great. Okay, better? Yes, you can see till the end, no? Okay, now it is there in front of you. Very nice. Okay, so those who haven't seen cockroach, go to the kitchen and find it today night. So this usually comes during the night, and it does not come every place also. It does not come in all the places also. It comes where, students? It comes especially in places, damp places. What is damp places? That means places where there is moisture content. Okay, wetness is there, moist places. They will come in places where there are cracks. Okay, where there is, you know, you'll notice that there are some cracks there, or you'll notice that there is something warm, food is there, and also they will come in places where there is food resources. Okay, food resources, that means near your kitchen sink, near your dustbins. Okay, these places also, these people are very, very common. Okay, now let's go forward. The size of the cockroach, very important question. Okay, very important question. All of you mark it with me. See, the size of the cockroach ranges from 1/4 inches to 3 inches, which is around 0.6 to 7.6 centimeter, and have a long antenna, legs are there, okay, flat extension of the upper body wall that conceals the head. So students, what and all do they have? They have very simple structure, no? Very simple structure. What is the simple structure? Voice is low. Are you sure voice is low? So this is the maximum voice. Okay. 1 second, let me check. Long antenna. Voice is fine only, no? I don't think it is that low also. Is it that low, Tanuja, Madhumita? Is it that low or is it fine? Full voice is there, no? Because more than this voice cannot increase. Okay, this is the maximum. Then that obvious thing will break. Okay, increase your volume or wear headphones. Yes. So here what is happening, students? They have nocturnal. So they are nocturnal. Now nocturnal and omnivorous, both the words has to be decoded. Yes or no? Nocturnal means what? Okay, nocturnal means it is seen during the night. Right, when you go 2 a.m. to make Maggie because you fought with your mom, that is when you see a cockroach. You did not see a cockroach when you ran morning to find, you know, that breakfast. You did not see that time cockroach. When did you see cockroach? Okay, when did you see cockroach? You saw cockroach when you went to make Maggie at 2 a.m. in the night. You saw that cockroach was there near the sink, near the dustbin, near wherever places there is some wetness. Now, what is omnivorous? That means they consume anything, and they also show something called as cannibalism. Cannibalism. Now, I think all of you know this word cannabis. Okay, cannabis I'm telling, okay. This is a terminology where we eat the same species, right? So, that means what? Humans feed on humans. Okay, so there are people who like human flesh. Okay, that we call them cannibals. Okay, so same way here, their cannibalism means they eat cockroach. They eat the dead cockroach. Another cockroach is dead, they will consume that cockroach. That is why in case you have killed a cockroach and after few days you go and check, or after maybe few hours you go and check, you will notice that that cockroach is not at all there. Why? Because the other cockroaches would have fed on it. So they show cannibalism. Okay, I'm just additional information, just keep it in your mind. They live in damp places throughout the world. They have become residents of human homes and thus are serious pests and vectors of several diseases. So students, their excreta is very, they stink a lot, okay? They stink a lot and their excreta stink a lot, and when they are at home, they usually cause diarrhea to all of us because they go everywhere, on the plate, on the knife, wherever. Students, they do not have boundaries like you. Your parents tell, no, don't enter the kitchen at this time, don't do that, don't touch this, don't move there, don't breathe. But for cockroaches, no restrictions, anywhere they can go. Okay, yes. Yes, they do parties at night. If you notice, all the cockroaches will come together and it will look like they're talking to each other, right? They're talking to each other like shh, but they're not talking to each other. They're coming together. They're feeding on the food. Maybe one rice, okay, one rice by mistake fell out of your hand. They will be feeding on that. Or you will see that some waste, okay, it could be egg, it could be chicken, it could be even another cockroach. They'll be feeding because they're omnivorous. They do not have like, buffet. They do not have menu telling that I will only eat this much in the morning. I will not eat upma. Nothing like that. They'll eat anything and everything. Okay. Yes. Ma'am, cockroach eyes produce restoration. Yeah, that I'll come to. Dinesh shall come into that. Okay. We will go to eyes. First, we will study about cockroach. Now, let's start with morphology of cockroach. Okay. How is the morphology of cockroach? Now, let's see. Adult cockroach is about 34 to 53 mm long with wings. Okay, so it is a speciality, right, that they can fly. That's why I always tell you, until the cockroach is walking, we are also fine. Okay, the moment cockroach start flying, we lose our breath, right? We will be like, where did this go? Okay, is it on my head? Is it on my dress? Is it like behind my head? You do not know where it is. So until the cockroach is walking, we are all good to go. We are like very strong. We are like Bahubalis running with chappal behind. But the moment the cockroach start flying, then we run back. Cockroach will be chasing us. So here, that you remember that joke, to remember that they have wings. Okay, how many pairs of wings, students? Can anyone tell me how many pairs of wings are there? Quickly in the chat box. How many pairs of wings are there? Yes, tell me. How many pairs of wings are there? Just think and tell, okay? I taught you fore wings, hind wings. How many pairs were there? Yes, quickly. Self-proclaimed cute young boy. He's only calling himself cute. He's only calling himself young. And then he's calling other girls hi. Pairs. How many pairs? Not number, pairs. Okay. Yes. Tell me. Yes. Very good. 2 pairs of wings, ma'am. 2 pairs of wings are there, and that is very, very important, right? How many? 2 pairs of wings. Okay, remember everything, because all these questions I'm going to ask you. And where will you get these notes? You will get it on Vedantu NEET English Telegram. Okay, Vedantu NEET English Telegram. And if you want to join my Telegram, it's Biology by Gopika. Easy to search my Telegram. Okay, Biology by Gopika. You will get the notes on both of these telegrams. Okay, yes. And for all the official notice, everything, you can join Vedantu NEET English Telegram. Yes, let's continue now. So they are 34 to 53 mm long with wings that extend beyond the tip of the abdomen. Okay, beyond the tip of the abdomen. The body of cockroach is dorso-ventrally flattened, elongated, and bilaterally symmetrical. Okay, this all thing we have studied in animal kingdom as well. Yes or no? Yes, Madhumita, how much has the target reached? Yes, quickly students, like the video if you are enjoying the video. I do not want to tell over and over again, just do your job. Okay, just do your job how I am doing my job. Okay, so students, here, look here, they are bilaterally symmetrical. Lot of pictures are there, and this is done from our team only. Okay, lot of pictures are there, and you can see they are dorso-ventrally flattened, and head is right angle. Okay, head is like this. Head is like this, downwards, okay, at right angle to the body, right angle to the body. Okay, yes. Now let's continue. The body of the cockroach is segmented and divisible into 3 regions. And what are the 3 regions? Head, thorax and abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen. The body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Okay, this is the head region, this is the thorax region, and this is the abdomen region. Now remember that head region you have some structures to study, thorax you have some structures to study, and abdomen also you have some structures to study. Clear to all of you? The body of cockroach is externally covered by chitinous, brown, hard brown chitinous exoskeleton. Now, when I taught you arthropod, I had given you a statement. Okay, I had given you a statement telling that arthropod is able to survive, or they are the largest phylum because of what reason? I told you, students, I told you it was because of hard chitinous exoskeleton. So chitin is actually a soft leathery substance, okay, it is a polysaccharide. But what happens is deposition of proteins can happen, deposition of calcium carbonate can happen. When this deposition happen, okay, when this deposition happen, and if you see the structure of chitin, okay, chitin of insects, if you search, you will notice that they have this helical structure where there is chitin and protein together. This deposition makes the exoskeleton so hard, okay, exoskeleton so hard. Clear? Okay, thank you, Chitty. Yes. So here, look here, they are brown, so they are chitinous exoskeleton. So as I told you, chitin is actually soft and leathery. It's a polysaccharide, okay, soft and leathery, but the thing is they become hard because of deposition. That means, you know, deposition you have studied in geography and all, no? Layers, then layers and layers. So deposition of protein happens, because of them they become hard. And this is also one of the sole reasons why arthropod is the largest phylum, because they are able to survive anywhere, especially your cockroach students. You put hit today, tomorrow they will form another hit, okay, they will be like, hey, what are you putting, perfume or what? I don't want perfume. Cockroaches is like that. They are so resistant because of this hard chitinous exoskeleton, and people even believe that in extreme, you know, there is a bomb blast happening also, this cockroach, nothing is going to happen, okay. But yeah, technicality of that we have to check, but you understand, you put today hit, 2 cockroaches will die, but tomorrow, okay, tomorrow when you you know, put the same hit, it will be like, are you really putting perfume on me? I do not want the perfume. So it is how, you know, I'm not telling as a joke, but it is how hard the chitinous exoskeleton is and how they are so protective for them, okay. Now this plate, students, now this chitinous exoskeletons are forming plates to cover the body, okay, that is dorsally they'll have something, sorry, ventrally they'll have something, dorsally they'll have something, laterally also they will have something, okay. So let's say this is your, see, can you see, this is the cockroach which is laying upside down. These are the chitinous exoskeleton, that means your sclerites, okay, these are your sclerites. So this chitinous exoskeleton, or this chitin, forms plates which are called as sclerites. These plates which are called as sclerites, which constitute the exoskeleton. Clear to all of you? Yes or no? Yes. Ratis is missing from many days. Don't know where he went. Okay? Yes. Okay, so look here, students. Look here, exoskeleton. At some places, certain projections of the exoskeleton extend into the body and form the exoskeleton element. Now, the head and the thorax possesses endoskeleton, but the abdomen does not. So, here what are they talking about? They are talking about your sclerites, okay, sclerites. So, here, well, great Sanju Sri, I hope you enjoy the class as well. So, students, the exoskeleton forms plates, okay, plates. Now, these plates are present dorsally. Okay, they are present dorsally, which is facing, and then they are present ventrally, and they are also present laterally. Okay, they are also present laterally. So the plate formation happens like this. Now imagine, okay, imagine the plates are there and the plates are not combined, like in the sense they are not bound together. What will happen when the cockroach is running? One plate will fall from here, one plate will fall from here, one plate will fall from here. Imagine. So they have a gluing system. That means all the plates are glued together with a membrane called as arthrodial membrane. What is it called, students? Arthrodial membrane. Is this clear? Any doubts? See, the sclerites are joined with one another but by a thin flexible arthrodial membrane. Okay, so here you can see arthrodial membrane is this connections, okay, these connections which are there, and these are your sclerites. These are your sclerites. And if you turn the cockroach and see also, you will see sclerites are very hard. Okay, sclerites are very hard. Ma'am, length of wings, okay? Yes, clear? Okay, perfect, perfect. Now, head is triangular, technically triangular, not exactly like triangular, but triangular, and lies anterior at right angles to the body. Students, here I have used a terminology for all of you, which is called as hypognathus. Okay, hypognathus. This is actually, the word itself means below jaw. That means, students, see, imagine this is your cockroach, okay? This is your cockroach. Okay, this is the cockroach. Now, where are the mouth parts? To the floor, right? Let's say this is the floor. The mouth parts are below, right? Below jaw. The hypognathus meaning is below jaw. That means the mouth is placed in such a way, the head is also at right angle, so that the cockroach can feed the food easily, right? It walks like this. Mouth parts are towards the downwards, easy for feeding. So this condition is called hypognathus condition. Okay, hypognathus condition. Now, it is at a right angle. This is a very important, okay, question. Right angle, the head is positioned at right angles. Now, it is formed by fusion. So, they will ask you a question, is only body divided into head, thorax and abdomen? No, you should tell no, it is not just body divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Even the head is divided into segments. How many segments? 6 embryonic segments, okay? Fusion of 6 segments, and these are embryonic segments. So, if you see the word embryonic, don't get confused. Just remember, they are made up of 6 embryonic segments, and they have a kutti neck, okay, to do this. Hey, Rathis is coming, Sony is coming. So, to do this slight movement, no, they have a flexible neck, but it is not very prominent that we will put it under the parts, head, neck, thorax and abdomen, that we don't do. It is a very small portion so that it can flexibly move a little, okay. And how many segments are there? 6 segments. This is a very, very important question, okay. Great mobility in all direction due to a flexible neck. See, flexible neck. Clear? So, look at the structure here, students. They can give you this and they can ask you to label different parts also, okay. They can label different parts also, like compound eyes, that compound eyes, mandible, maxilla, I will come into. But can you see, this is the eyes. This structure, no, which you are seeing here, this is the eyes with which it is looking at you, okay. And they have a very flexible neck here, which is allowing them for some kind of movement, okay. Yes, okay, very nice. Okay, very nice. Now, the head capsule bears a pair of compound eyes. Each eye consists of 2000 ommatidia. So, students, here you have to remember that their eyes are compound eyes. Their eyes are not simple eyes. Now, compound eyes means what? Look at the eyes of the cockroach. See, if you take a magnification, you will notice that there are small units. What is that? Small units, okay. Small units called ommatidia. Okay, this again you will study in sensory organs. Okay, ommatidia. So, let's say this is the eyes of the cockroach. Okay, this is the eyes. This is the eyes of the cockroach, students. How it will be? How it will be? It will have small units like this. Okay, small units like this. Actually, it's hexagonal. Okay. Small units like this, and these units are called ommatidia, okay. These units are called ommatidia. Very nice, okay. Yes. So, here, with the help of several ommatidia, okay, with the help of several ommatidia, a cockroach can receive several images of an object. So, here is where the word come, mosaic vision. I think Dinesh asked me the question, no ma'am, what is going to be the answer? So, here, students, this is going to give you mosaic, not you, the cockroach. Okay, it is going to give a mosaic vision. Now, mosaic vision means what? Many pieces, okay, coming together. Now, you would have seen the mosaic effect. Okay, many pieces coming together to give you a vision. So, the resolution won't be like a DSLR camera to take your photo and see, okay, did the Sneha come, did Pradeep come? That they will not be able to know. But they will know that some movement is happening because of the presence of anal cerci in the tip also. I told you, that I'll teach you in sensory. So, they will understand the vibration when you're walking. They'll understand the vibration that you're walking, and with that vibration, they'll understand, oh, this fellow is coming. So, resolution is very less, but sensitivity, high sensitivity. They'll understand that something is moving and they'll be able to catch it up. Understood? That's why you always think that, how did the cockroach know that I'm coming so closer? Right? Because you will be at a distance, but the cockroach will immediately start running. That is because anal cerci will catch the vibration. At the same time, eyes have mosaic vision, high sensitivity, low resolution. Okay? Yes, very good, very good. 2000 ommatidias in each eye. This is very important. They are hexagonal, okay? Hexagonal ommatidia. With the help of several ommatidia, a cockroach can receive several images, okay? Yes. Now, this kind of, okay, Yes. So here what is happening? Okay. This kind of vision is called as mosaic vision, with more sensitivity, less resolution. Okay. Being common during the night, hence it is also called as nocturnal vision. Okay. Nocturnal vision. Very good. Very good. All of you understanding? This is the hexagonal structure that you can see. Yes. Now students, a pair of thread-like antenna, okay, a pair of thread-like antenna arises from the membranous sockets lying in front of the eyes. So if you see the antenna, it is present in a socket like this. Let's say this is the two socket of mine. From here the antenna is coming. So that is called as your membranous socket. Okay. So here membranous socket. Clear to all of you? Yes. Perfect. Did I add play by mistake? Okay. Now lying in front of the eyes. Antenna have sensory receptors that help in monitoring the environment. So what are they going to do, students? They are going to understand that do I have anything in front? Do I have any, barriers in front? They are going to sense it. So this is also one of the sensory organs. Yes or no? This is also one of the sensory organs. So multiple sensory organs are there. Even though they do not have complex structures like us, they still have very high sensory, right? Sensory organs which will be able to understand that something is moving, something is coming towards me, something like that they will understand all the time. Okay? Yes. Now, mouth parts, very important. Now, I told you they have hypognathus. The mouth parts are hypognathus, or the entire head region. Okay, we can tell it as a hypognathus head. Okay, hypognathus head. That means what, students? The head region is towards the floor, and because of it, they'll be able to consume the food easily. Now, remember, different animals will have different types of mouth parts. Now, this one, which is that cockroach one, is a biting and chewing mouth part. Biting and chewing mouth part. Now, this is not necessary for all the organisms, no. Now, let's take example of honeybee. It has chewing and lapping mouth part. Let's take example of mosquito. It has piercing and sucking mouth parts. Now, every organism will have a different. Now, let's say flies. They have sponging mouth parts. Let's say lepidopterans, they have siphoning or like siphoning, we tell siphoning mouth parts. All these are different types of mouth parts. Depending on what is their habitat, depending on what they consume, mouth parts will be different. But basic of mouth parts is going to be same thing. Labium, labrum, maxilla, mandible, hypopharynx is the same. Okay. Now students, you have to remember two mouth parts according to your syllabus. One is of the mosquito and one is of the cockroach. Okay. That is cockroach, and mosquitoes I am writing here. That is specially for your female Anopheles. Okay, mosquitoes. What mouth parts I told you they have? They have piercing and sucking. Okay, piercing and sucking mouth parts. And here you have to remember one thing. In piercing and sucking mouth parts, students, their labium, no, labium is highly extended. Okay, labium is elongated. And hypopharynx is not present. The tongue-like region is not present. Okay, so two things you please remember. What is it? Female Anopheles mosquito, piercing and sucking, and biting and chewing. Biting and chewing, anyway, when we learn digestive system, you will understand. But still, I'm just giving you an idea. Now, let's go to the mouth parts. Okay, let's go to the mouth parts. See, the mouth parts consist of labrum, which is the upper lip. Now, here the tricky part is they can give you the diagram and expect you to remember. Okay, all the conjues. Like the video. Okay, why are you making Madhumita scold you every day? Every class she has to scold you people. Okay, people won't change only. Now, remember students, yes, female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria. This labrum is the upper lip. Okay, upper lip, labium, upper lip, labium, lower lip. Okay, maxilla, mandible, right? So, here you can see a pair of mandibles are there. A pair of maxilla is there. Okay, a pair of maxilla is there. A pair of labium, which is the lower lip, is there. A median flexible lobe acting as a tongue also is there, which is called the hypopharynx. Lies within a cavity enclosed by mouth parts. Now, here is the part that you have to remember. You will be asked questions, okay? You will be asked question based on the diagram. Let's say they give this diagram and they expect all of you to identify this part. They will give this as A, okay? Let's say they ask you to identify this part as 2, okay? This part as 3. That is labrum, mandible, maxilla. So here you can see labium, lower lip, labrum, upper lip, mandible, maxilla. Okay, mandible, maxilla. Yes. Yes. So MK Ansari, I'm teaching cockroach and you're asking about humans. Go check locomotion and movement, you will get the video. So is this clear to all of you? These are the mouth parts and you have to know the structure. Okay, you have to know the structure. Look at labrum, how it is. Labrum, you have mandible, they are actually going to do the grinding job as well, and you have maxilla. In some, okay, in some depending on what type of mouth parts they have, maxilla will be little more extended, maxilla will be little more small. Okay, different labeling is there. Each part has different names as well. And look at the labium, students. As I told you, in mosquito, labium, the labium will be extremely extended and you will see the labium, okay, something like this, okay, extremely elongated structure like this you will be able to see. That is why they are piercing and sucking, okay, fine. Yes, now look at the mouth parts here, same thing. This is how the mouth parts is. So mandibles are like this, maxilla is like this, hypopharynx is like this, labium, maxillae and labrum. Will you be able to tell it without seeing? Okay, it is important. Without seeing you should be able to identify, otherwise done for you. Okay, now look here. Thorax. So we understood the head region. Now you tell me, all of you, what and all did we learn in the head region? What and all did we learn in the head region? Yes, quick recap. GM Express is happening. First of all, we learned that the body is divisible into 3 regions. What are they? Head, thorax and abdomen. Okay, abdomen. Now, in the head region, what did we learn? We learned that head region is slightly triangular. Triangular structure. And did we study only that? No, ma'am. We learned that the head region is at right angle. Okay, it's at right angle to the body. Okay, right angle to the body. Then we also learned that the head is hypognathous. Okay, hypognathous in condition. Yes or no? Very good. Yes, hypognathous. Then we learned about, okay, about other regions in the head region. What are the other regions in the head region, students? We learned that, okay, head has, what and all regions you have? Starting with antennae. Okay, antenna is present in a membranous socket. Remember all this, and they are also sensory. Okay, membranous socket. Then we learned that there is eyes, but the eyes are not simple eyes, they are compound eyes, and compound eyes means they have small units, okay, 2000 units in each eyes, units, and these units are called what? Ma'am, ommatidia. Okay, units are called ommatidia. Clear? Very good. No Newton. Now, we also understood that other than the eyes, we have mouth parts which are the most important thing, and we understood that the mouth is biting and chewing. Biting and chewing, okay? Biting and chewing mouth parts, and we learned about different types of mouth parts: labium, labrum, maxilla, mandible and hypopharynx. Hypopharynx is the tongue-like structure, okay? Now, we also know that the eyes, okay, we have to write more about eyes. They have less resolution, but high sensitivity. High sensitivity, and this also gives them the Mosaic vision. What vision, students? Mosaic vision. Okay, I want all of you to type, because when you type, you actually remember what you typed in every class. Okay, keep typing. Okay. Hypognathous condition means like the mouth parts are towards the ground, right? And the head is also at right angle, allowing their jaw to be down. Okay. Now is our mouth like am I, like when I sleep, is my mouth going to come like this? Not like that, no? So here when the cockroach is moving, you remember the mouth parts are towards lower side. So because of the feeding, it becomes easier. So this is clear? Yes, very, very good. Okay. Very, very good. Mosaic vision also is clear, no? Okay, good job. Now students, other than this head region we understood. Now very important thing, I am writing it here only. Head has a flexible neck. Okay, flexible neck allowing slight movement. With that they also are made. Okay, head is also made up of fusion. How many segments? Fusion of 6 embryonic segments. 6 embryonic segments. Yes, very good. 6 embryonic segments. Yes, good job. Now, what else do we know about the cockroach other than this? We know that they have 2 pairs of wings as well, right? We know that they are nocturnal. Okay, I will just write that also. They are nocturnal. Nocturnal means they are seen at the night. Okay, they are omnivorous, that means they will consume on anything. At the same time, we also know that they have 2 wings, and we can also call arthropoda as hexapoda. Why? Because they have 6 legs or 3 pairs of legs, appendages or legs, whatever words you want to use. Yes, did we miss something? Perfect, perfect. All of you are answering. Very nice. Very nice. Now tell me students, did we miss something? Yeah, their cannibalism also they show, that is they will feed on their own species. Okay, they'll feed on other cockroaches. Is there anything that we missed? Quickly let me know. I did not write the parts. Okay, I did not write the parts. Parts of the mouth I have not written. Okay, so we will write it here. Mouth parts. Students, for almost all the insects, the mouth parts is going to be, the foundation is going to be the same, but depending on how they are, what is their habitat, here and there shapes and elongation will be different. Okay, so they have labium, lower lip, labrum, upper lip. When I am telling only, you should be able to remember the structure. Mandible, maxilla, and hypopharynx. Okay, hypopharynx, which is going to act as a tongue. Who is going to do grinding and incision? That is going to be done by mandible. Done, done, done. All these notes will be available on the Telegram, Vedantu NEET English Telegram, and Biology by Gopika. Okay, yes, clear? So we have done an overview of what we studied so far. Now we are going to go to thorax. Okay, I'll shift this here, so you people understand the flow. Yes, thorax. Now we know that the body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. But ma'am, thorax also has regions. That is, thorax consists of, oh students, we forgot very important one topic. Okay, very, very important topic. So sorry. Yes, one more slide. What is that? Our exoskeleton, chitinous exoskeleton, right? So thank you so much, Tanuja. So chitinous, that is not mentioned here, so we will write it. Chitinous exoskeleton. As I told you, chitin is a soft and leathery structure. Because of the deposition of proteins, they become harder, and because of which phylum Arthropoda is also the largest phylum. Okay, now exoskeleton, chitinous exoskeleton gets, modified to form plates. Okay, plate like structures, and these plates are called as, these plates are called as sclerites. What are they called, students? Sclerites. Sclerites are located in 3 regions. What are the 3 regions? They are present dorsally, they are present ventrally, and they are present laterally. They are present ventrally, dorsally and laterally. Very good. Okay. Teeth-like structure, we use the word in the this one, Madre, remember that we use the chitinous teeth in gizzard. Okay, not here. Here we use plate word. Okay. So students, dorsally one plate we have, ventrally one plate we have, laterally we have two plates, and they are all also attached. Okay. Now dorsally, how to remember? Now students, when you study a lot of things, you might forget this, but you will never forget that ventrally you have sternum. Any of you forgot that ventrally you have sternum? I have taught you in breathing and exchange. I have taught you in axial skeleton. So you're not supposed to forget that, right? Ventrally you have a tie-like structure. Where do you put the tie? Here. So think like that, okay? Tie-like structure is going to be your sternum, right? Ventrally it is there. So sternum, same way here also you remember. Dorsally they have terga, tergum, plural, singular. Two words will be there. Don't, you know, get confused, okay? Thank you, Tanuja. Okay, terga and tergum. Ventrally, students, sterna. Like how we have sterna. Sternum we have, here sterna we tell. Okay, sterna we tell. Then laterally, what do they have? Pleura. Pleura. Okay, pleura or pleura. Pleura is better. Yes. Tergites, sternites or pleurites you can tell, or you can tell terga, sterna and pleura, or you can tell sternum, tergum and pleura. Okay, clear? Clear to all of you? Yes? Rathas is here. You are the cockroach. Yes, very good. Now students, since imagine all these plates, okay, are kept in cockroach, shumma like that, it is kept on top of cockroach. Cockroach is walking, doing catwalk. One terga is going, one sterna is going, like, you know, in movies have you seen, they're driving the car in full speed, two doors will fly. Okay, then back side the bumper will fly. So front side bumper will fly. Like that, everything will start flying, no, in the car. Same way here, if it would happen, just imagine that cockroach, okay. So instead of that, what has happened? All these plates, all these chitinous plates are bound together with the help of a membrane, a flexible membrane which is called as the arthrodial membrane. Okay, they also use the word some places as articulating. Okay, articulating membrane. That is basically joining membrane. Okay, clear? Students, because I had previously also class, no, little breathless I'm going, that's why it's not like I'm not drinking water, but yeah. Wow. Okay, is this clear? Okay, articulating we tell, no? Now when we tell about occipital condyle, we tell about atlas axis, we tell articulating word. Articulating means what? The ones who are going to bind, right? So articulating membrane is going to be arthrodial membrane. What and all we have? Sterna, terga and pleura. How are you going to remember? Okay, how are you going to remember? That is here. Okay, that is in the ventral side you have sterna, in the dorsal, so we have sternum, right? So remember like that only. Ventrally sterna, dorsally terga and laterally pleura. Okay, done. This is very clear. This is very important. Okay, you cannot by any chance forget this. Okay, questions keep coming from this. Perfect. I'm moving on to the next topic, that is going to be thorax. Okay, we started thorax 2 times and we came back. So now yes, thorax consists of 3 segments, students. That is prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. So we have 3 regions called as prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Okay, now pro means what? The first region, prothorax. Then we have meso, which is in the middle, and then we have metathorax. Okay, now look here, the head is connected with the thorax by a short extension of prothorax known as the neck. So technically, if you see, you cannot call it prominent neck, like how I am telling head, thorax and abdomen, I cannot call it a neck, but definitely neck is there for allowing some movements. Okay, small movements are allowed by the flexible neck. Clear? Yes. I think all of you are talking about frog and all. Come back, okay? Or else in the exam, cockroach will make you cry. So prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Now students, in your NCERT, there is a diagram given. Okay, there is a diagram given. Okay, yeah, in NCERT there is a diagram given in which you will see prothorax pronotum. Okay, pronotum. For those students who ask me what is pronotum, okay, remember that pronotum is actually a large shield. Okay, it's like a shield to protect this cockroaches. Okay, it will be present in this region. All of you go and check. It is near to the prothorax. Okay, open your NCERT and see the diagram given in your NCERT. You will be able to see pronotum, which is actually a large shield-like covering. Okay, which actually protects the cockroach. Clear? Large shield. Okay, large shield. Large shield-like covering. Clear? Can we go into the next topic? Yes. So, next topic, students, here, each thoracic segment, here it is there, no? See here, pronotum, this is your NCERT diagram. This is your diagram from NCERT. Okay, remember, this is the diagram and question can come. They can give you this diagram. Okay, and what they will do? They will ask you to label the parts. They will ask you to label the parts. New NCERT users, go just download the PDF from online. Go download the PDF, okay? Now, each thoracic segments bear pair of walking legs. Tell me, then how many pairs of walking legs is going to be there? How many pair of walking legs is going to be there? According to the statement stating that each thoracic segment bears a pair of walking legs. Tell me quickly in the chat box. Each thoracic segment has a pair of walking legs, means how many pairs of legs are going to be present? Maths question, students. Okay, you cannot just answer that, you know, what is that? I forgot. Vedant ran this much kilometer when the train was going in this much velocity. Physics you solve like this, in maths you solve. No, this is also a maths question. Tell me now. They are telling that each thoracic segment has a pair of walking legs. That means how many walking legs do cockroaches have? And each segment has two. Jaldi, jaldi. Very good. Okay. So, students, they will have 3 pairs. Right, 3 pairs of walking legs. Only animal kingdom is able to answer 3 pairs of walking legs. So, let's say this is your prothorax. Okay. This is your mesothorax. Okay, wait. I cannot draw like that. Okay. This is your entire cockroach. So, this first portion is the prothorax. Then you have mesothorax. So, they are telling that from each region, there is a pair of jointed appendages. So, let's say this is one jointed appendages, this is one jointed appendages, okay, this is one jointed appendages, correct? So, they will have 3 pairs of walking legs, okay, 3 pairs of walking legs, clear? So, each one will have. Now, remember that for the first pair of leg, that is the first pair of leg that you see here, I will call it as the prothoracic leg because it is coming from the prothorax. So, the legs arising from prothorax, what will you call it? Prothoracic leg, ma'am. The leg arising from mesothorax. Mesothoracic. Okay, mesothoracic leg. Same thing goes with metathoracic. The legs arising from the metathorax is called as metathoracic legs. Done, done, done? Yes? Yes or no? New, ma'am. I am not new, ma'am. I was here already, or you are new. Okay, so yes, this is clear. Prothoracic they will ask you, mesothoracic they will ask you, and metathoracic they will ask you. So prothorax, the legs coming from prothorax is called prothoracic legs. The legs coming from mesothorax is called mesothoracic leg. The leg arising from metathorax is called metathoracic leg. Now remember that they have 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings. 3 pairs of legs constituting 6. So remember hexapoda. Okay, and they have 2 pairs of wings. So now we have to find from which places do they have have wings. Is it mesothoracic, is it metathoracic, or it is prothoracic? Now students, see, the first pair of wings arises from the mesothorax, technically telling that prothorax only have prothoracic leg but no wings. Okay, so here we will understand that prothorax have no wings. No wings arise from the prothorax. Done? Now, the second pair of wings is going to arise from the metathorax. 4 wings or their mesothoracic wings are called as tegmina. So, in the NCERT, so when you are writing the exam, they can hide this word tegmina and they can ask you, identify tegmina. Okay, then what will you identify? You have to identify tegmina. You cannot identify saminamina or anyone else. You have to identify tegmina. Now, tegmina's other word, if they ask you what will you write, you will write mesothoracic wing, right? Mesothoracic wing. Now, most important thing, they are opaque and black, okay, opaque and dark. They are leathery and they cover the hind wing. They cover the hind wing. So, I can also say that these people are like the wing cover, okay, wing cover. New NCERT frog is there. Frog we will learn later, okay, I have already taught but still we will learn it again. So, students, I can say 4 wings are actually wing cover because it is covering the hind wing. It is covering the hind wing. So, can I call it wing cover? Yes? Yes, very good. Okay. So, when at rest, the hind wings are transparent, membranous and they are used in flight. So, technically what is happening here? Your tegmina cannot fly. Okay, tegmina cannot fly. Tegmina cannot fly, but tegmina will protect the hind wing, telling that you don't worry. When you are at rest, I will cover. Okay, I will cover. I will be the wing cover that you require, but I am going to be opaque and dark and leathery. I am going to be coming out from the mesothorax, but I am going to cover you, but I am not going to fly. Clear? I am not going to fly. Is it clear to all of you? Katrina, Saminamina and all you people will find. Tegmina you will not find. Okay, gone 4 marks. Why do I keep alarm, students? Random time. Yes. Fine? Clear? Yes, I cannot see the likes increasing. All of you, if you are enjoying the video, quickly like the video. Click on that like button. Nothing is going to go. Okay, like the video. Yes, this is clear. Tegmina. So, this is the structure given in your NCERT and you can see pronotum, which I told you, mesothorax, prothoracic leg, metathorax, mesothoracic leg and metathoracic leg. Okay, tegmina and hind wings you can see. So, whenever the cockroach is flying, you will automatically notice that the hind wing is coming out, which is a transparent layer. But if you see the cockroach at rest, you will notice that the 4 wings, the dark opaque structure is the one that is covering. Okay, yes. Basavanna, I told you that frog is there in the new NCERT, but for NEET syllabus, cockroach is there. Okay, NEET syllabus, cockroach is there. That's why we are learning. Okay, this I will write it once again. This is again there for your last notes. But yes, all of you tell me. I want all of your contribution in this quickly. Yes, I am coming to that, MK Ansari. Yes, so students here, this is your cockroach. Okay. Okay, this is your cockroach. Now, let's divide the cockroach body into 3 thoracic regions. Okay, prothorax, meso and metathorax. Now, we know that the prothorax also has a pair of jointed legs. Okay, metathorax also has a pair of jointed legs. Meso also has, meta also has a pair of jointed legs from each segment. Now, is that the important part? Yes, ma'am, it is definitely important, but we have something more important, that is about the wings. So, they are telling that prothorax does not have any wings, okay, but the first wings that arises is the mesothoracic wing that is coming out from the mesothorax, okay, and then we have another wing which is a transparent wing which is called your hind wing, okay, which is called the hind wing. So, this wing is the one that is going to help for your flight. Okay, flight of the cockroach is going to happen. So hind wing is your proper enemy. Okay, Papa, this one is just dummy, students. Hind wing is your actual enemy. Okay, now shall we write about it? Any doubts? One second, students. Someone is calling outside. Yes, tell me about it. Prothorax, also called as tegmina. Very good, okay. Yes, let's continue. Okay, let's start writing, students. First, one by one, okay, one at a time, right? What we are going to write first, we will write about the thorax, okay? So this is GM Express again. Okay, first we will write the thorax is divided into three regions: prothorax, meso and meta. I want all of you to answer, because when you write, you actually learn it with me. Okay, you learn it with me. So don't be like, let ma'am write, I will sit and chill. No, you're not coming here to chill, you need to study. So prothorax, meso. Now prothorax, I'm telling you that from the prothorax, your flexible neck is going to arise. You just remember this. I'm not writing it here. Prothorax has a pair of what? Walking legs, ma'am. Right? A pair of walking legs. Clear? A pair of walking legs. So this is going to be your prothorax. This is going to be mesothorax. And this is going to be meta. This is going to be meta. Clear? Yes. Okay, very good. Now, okay. Now this is done. Here, tell me about meso. Tell me about meso. Ma'am, meso also has a pair of walking legs. A pair of walking legs, but it also has a pair of wings. What is that wings? A pair of 4 wings, which I will call it what? A pair of 4 wings, which is called tegmina. Tell me more about tegmina, all of you. 1 point each. 1 point each about tegmina. Quickly. Quickly tell me 1 point each about tegmina. Here people are only not jumping into water and dying. Cockroach jumped into water and died, it seems. My students working on last 2 brain cells of their life. And they come into chat box and tell so informative things. After death all, no, 99.9% 2 germs will be dancing. No, that my students 2 brain cells will be dancing. How beautifully they are telling, you see, nonsense. Yes, here, yes ma'am, they are going to provide protection. That is very, very important, right? They are going to provide protection for whom? For the hind wings. Okay, and they are going to be opaque and dark. This way, we will not be able to see the hind wing as well. Okay, opaque, dark and leathery. And the most important thing, they are going to act as a wing cover. Okay, so it is going to act as a wing cover for your hind wings. Hind wings doesn't have any name, so you remember hind wings only. Tegmina's function is clear. Okay, tegmina's function is clear. That also they're taking proudly. At this point, I don't know what to tell the students. Yes. Perfect. Fine. Very good. Now, let's go to the next one. Ma'am, metathorax also has a pair of walking legs. A pair of... Is GM Express helping? Tell me in the chats, is GM Express helping? Okay, a pair of walking legs. Ma'am, they also have a pair of hind wings. A pair of hind wings. Okay, so here we have 4 wings. I'm just drawing it with another color, otherwise you people might not notice. Okay, here also we have a pair of hind wings. Now, what do we know about hind wings? Very much helping? Okay. Okay, now hind wings, we know that it is transparent. Okay, transparent. It is lightweight actually, students. Okay, it's lightweight, and this is the one who is going to help in flying. Help in flying. So when they ask you which is the wing that is going to help in flying, your answer should be hind wing, not tegmina. Okay, that is why this is mentioned, especially in NCERT. Hind wing helps in flying. Very good, very good. Helps in flying. Okay. Yes, very nice. They are transparent, they are lightweight, and they also help in flying. This hind wing is covered by your forewing. Okay. Now remember that the legs. Okay, legs also has name, students. It's important. The legs of the prothorax is called as prothoracic leg. Everything I'm writing in one page so that you do not have to, search everywhere. This is prothoracic. This is mesothoracic. Okay, mesothoracic leg. This is metathoracic. Yeah, perfect. Yes. Okay, so this is done and dusted. Okay, so this is also done, this is also done. Now let's go to the abdomen, students. Thorax is clear, abdomen we are going to understand. Okay, chalo. The abdomen in both males and females consists of 10 segments. Very important NEET question. Okay, how many segments do the abdomen has? That is, they have 10 segments. Okay, now in females, very, very important, open your ears, listen to me carefully. In males, the 7th sternum is boat shaped. Sternum means what? Understood? They have 10 segments. Sternum, targa, pleura. Remember that sternum. That sternum they are talking about. 7th sternum is boat shaped. Okay, and together with the 8th and the 9th sterna, okay, they are going to form a brood or a genital pouch. Now all of you see, you can see the genital pouch here. Okay, this whole thing with the vestibulum and the genital chamber, it is going to form the genital pouch. How did it form? Okay, how did it form? Ma'am, it formed, first we understood that the 7th sternum, okay, is boat shaped. Is what shaped? Boat shaped. Then we understood this boat shaped sternum with the 8th and the 9th is going to form the genital pouch. Is going to form the genital pouch. Now the question, next question that is going to come to you is that whose anterior part contains female. So the question has come this way in your PYQ, which I have put already for all of you from the Tejas book, that which are the parts present, okay, which are the parts present in the anterior part of the genital pouch. So your answer should be female gonophore, okay, spermathecal pores. Now you might get confused, ma'am, spermathecal, why is it in the female? We'll come to that. Okay, and collateral gland, which helps in the formation of 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. Okay, 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜, the secretion of 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜 happens from these collateral gland. Yes, Perfect. Abdomen has 10 segments. Very important. In that, the 7th segment in the female, okay, 7th sternum in the female, it is boat shaped. 7th sternum with the 8th and the 9th sternum is going to make a brood pouch or a genital pouch. This anterior part of the genital pouch has your spermathecal pore, collateral gland, as well as your gonopore. Okay, gonopore. So the question can come, what is present anterior part of the genital pouch? They can ask what anterior pouch is made up of which and all segments. They can ask how many segments are there in the male and the female. So all the questions can come. Okay, all the questions can come. Yes, we will come into that. Okay, spermathecal pore. Very good, Rani. So this is clear. Students, we forgot the most important thing. Periplaneta americana, the common name of cockroach. Okay, Periplaneta americana. Periplaneta, when I saw that earlier, I remembered. I forgot to tell you people that. Okay, Periplaneta americana. Now, let's go to the next one. Yes, here, let's see what is happening. In males, the genital pouch or the chamber lies at the hind end of the abdomen, okay, at the hind end of the abdomen, bounded dorsally by the 9th and the 10th terga, ventrally by the 9th sternum. So there it was all sternum, here it is terga plus sternum, okay, terga plus sternum. It contains, now see here also containing, what it contains is important, okay, what it contains is important. It has a dorsal anus, it has a ventral male genital pore as well as gonopophysis. Gonopophysis, genital pouch as well, genital pore as well as dorsal anus, okay. So here you can see the genital pouch, here they have shown, and what is present is also mentioned. Done? Yes, perfect, perfect, awesome, okay, awesome. So this is most important, okay, topic of your abdomen. Now, one more topic is that male bears a pair of short thread-like anal style. Who does style? Male does style, right? Who does style? Male does style. So, male have anal style. Now, look at the structure given here. Most of the students, what they do is they get confused. Okay, very nice. Chat box is looking so red, vibrant. Okay, very nice. All the colors are there in the chat. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now, students, what is happening here? Notice here, can you see there's a small structure which is called the anal style. So when you are looking at it, okay, yeah, Periplaneta americana, I forgot to tell, but all of you remember anyways. So look here, let's say this is the abdomen of the cockroach, okay. These are the segments. Here there is a small thread-like structure in males which is called the anal style. Okay, who are the males in the class who show style? All of them, okay, anal style. This is present only in males. Now with that, there is one more structure which is called the anal cirri. Okay, so here this one. In both the sexes, the 10th segment has a pair of jointed filamentous structure which is called the anal cirri. This is the one who is going to take all the vibrations. Okay, that is why when you come with the, you know, when you come with the sandal from very far, the cockroach will get to know that this fellow is coming towards me. Why? Because this anal cirri is present at the abdominal end, no? So they will be able to take the vibrations. They will be able to understand the vibrations. So this is your anal cirri, which is the bigger one. Okay, and this is the anal style. Style is there only in whom? Male. This is a very important question. Can I move on? Okay, now tell me, the students, find the mistake. All of you, find the mistake. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the mistake among these. Quick. Are you sure? Labrum, okay, labrum. So look here, Labrum is given, maxilla is given, labium is given, mandible is given. All of you clap hands for Tanuja. Tanuja is the only one who told all are wrong, ma'am. Okay, others, everyone told one number. Students, all are wrong. Is this labrum? This is how labrum is. Then what is this? That's why I told you structure is very important. This is labrum. This is labrum. And I told you maxilla. Maxilla has this extension. So this is maxilla. Okay. And this is what? This is going to be your mandible. Right? So I'll show you the slide. Okay. All four are wrong. All are wrong. It took some people to it took them 2 decades to find it out. So look here. This is the correct one. How do you identify, ma'am? See students, labium will have 2 stretching like this. Same way maxilla also will have these jointed appendages kind of structure. Okay, everything has a different name. Okay, coxa, that, this and all. So I'm not telling that. This one, okay, maxilla. Then here this is your mandible, which looks like a grinding factor. Can you see the teeth like structure types? So they are the mandible. And labrum you will see like one small, like one, you know, one soft portion, okay, an end portion. So this is how you have to identify. Okay, all of you lost 4 marks. Anda ki funda you people got. Okay, no marks. Okay, all wrong. Now, can we go to alimentary canal? Alimentary canal, abdomen is clear, no? Abdomen is clear. I'm moving on, okay? To digestive system. So, we have different systems in the cockroach. So, we have to do one by one, okay? One system at a time. So, now look here. The alimentary canal present in the body cavity is divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut. What is it divided into? And here you can see a beautiful structure showing foregut, which is in blue, midgut in red and hindgut also. In this, if you see, you will understand that the foregut and the hindgut is little more larger compared to your midgut, right? Yes. So here, one word you people get, you will not leave, no? Any word comes out of my mouth, they'll catch hold of the one word. Okay? I told you, no, I have. Oh, you're also correct. Okay, okay. I did not say it. The all wrong. I saw only one. Foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Yes, students, don't underestimate. You know the power of a competitive exam. Sometimes a very simpler question can come. They might even mismatch and give. Okay, so do not be like such questions will come for NEET. Who knows? Don't underestimate anyone. Any question can come. Last time you saw, no? So yes, foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Now, very important. Listen to the digestive system. The mouth opens into a tubular pharynx. Now we also have pharynx, right? We learned that pharynx have 3 portions: nasopharynx, oropharynx, and angiopharynx. But here none of that is mentioned. Okay, a simple tubular structure called as pharynx is there. Mouth is going to open into pharynx, leading to a tubular passage called as the esophagus. So look at the cockroach digestive system. A pharynx, a tubular structure is there. It is opening to a smaller tubular passage called as esophagus. Okay, then this in turn. Okay, this in turn opens into a sac-like structure called as the crop. Okay, what is it called, students? A sac-like structure which is called the crop, which is used for storing of food. This also has come in one of the year's questions. So this is also an important question. What stores food or which stores food? Okay, clear? This is clear. So look here, pharynx. So here, what is the flow chart here? Mouth opens into a structure called pharynx. Pharynx to a tubular structure called as esophagus. Okay, from esophagus it opens into a swollen, okay, swollen structure which is called the crop. So the question can come, which is a dilated, swollen structure in the cockroach body? You have to answer crop. And crop is not just there, it is also going to do storing of the food. Now when we go to the next structure, we will know that there is a structure called as gizzard. So look here, students, the crop is followed by gizzard or proventriculus. 2 names are there. So in case proventriculus is asked, don't scratch your head and think, you proventriculus, is this something to do with ventricles? Is this something to do with heart? No, proventriculus is another term for gizzard. Okay, so it has an outer layer of thick circular muscles and a thick inner cuticle forming 6 highly chitinous plate or teeth. Okay, so students, here they are using the word teeth because gizzard is going to do the job of grinding. Okay, grinding, gizzard grinding, remember like that. Okay, gizzard grinding. G, you remember. Okay, gizzard grinding. Because they are grinding, they have what? Can you see here? Longitudinal grooves, circular muscles and teeth-like structure, which are actually chitinous structures. Okay, chitinous plates are present and those act like teeth. So this is actually a grinding machine, no? It acts like a grinding machine. It acts like a grinding machine. Gizzard helps in grinding the food particles. So we have learned from the foregut. So how is it? Mouth is there. Okay, mouth through pharynx to a tubular structure called esophagus to a swollen dilated structure called the crop, which is going to store the food. From crop it is going to go to a smaller structure called the gizzard, which is going to act like a grinding machine. And why am I telling that? Because they have 6 chitinous teeth-like structure plates, 6 chitinous plate-like structures called the teeth, which is going to grind the food. Clear to all of you? Each of the question they will ask you the function, so you have to know the functions as well. Fine, this is perfect. So gizzard helps in grinding the food particles. So one is storing, one is grinding. Now, a ring of 6 to 8 blind tubules called as hepatic or gastric CK is present. Now students, what is the meaning of blind tube? When I taught you animal kingdom, I taught you blind sac. Okay, blind sac body system. Okay, at the same time I also taught you the blind sac means what? One place opening is there, one place it is closed. So let's say this is the tube. Okay, this is the tube. You can see that this place is open but this portion is closed, right? This is open. So this is called as blind tubules. One side is open, one side is closed, right? Yes. So here this between, very important, they are going to ask you the location. Okay, location will be asked and it is an important question. What is the question? A ring of 6 to 8 blind tubules. Okay, 6 to 8 blind tubules, which is called hepatic or gastric CK. Hepatic or gastric CK is present at the junction. Students, if you talk to each other, you will miss a lot of it. So please listen. At the junction of foregut and midgut, which secretes digestive juices. So if you see two words of this, don't get confused. One is called hepatic, same word, okay? Hepatic CK or gastric CK. What is their function? Their function is to secrete the gastric juices, because digestion is happening. We are talking about the digestive system. Gastric juice is necessary, right? So they will secrete the digestive juices or the gastric juices. Now, location is important. They are present between the foregut and midgut. Again, one more person is present in the midgut and hindgut, Malpighian tubules. So location is the point. Okay, location is the point. So here you can see, students, hepatic CK, how many of them are there? 6 to 8 blind tubules. Okay, the number also is important. Hepatic CK, six to 8 blind tubules. Six to 8 blind tubules. Okay, yes, done. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. At the junction, okay, at the junction of the midgut and hindgut is present. So students, your midgut or your hindgut, okay, this is where your midgut and hindgut is there. So here, this is your foregut is done, this is your midgut. Okay, we also call it mesenteron. So midgut, this midgut, nothing much to study, okay, nothing much to study, but hindgut and foregut, you have more to study, okay. So here you see, at the junction of the midgut and hindgut is present a ring-like of 100 to 150 yellow colored thin filamentous structure called as the Malpighian tubules. Now, Malpighian tubules are going to be part of what? We have studied Malpighian corpuscles, we have studied renal corpuscles, where we talked about Bowman's capsule, we spoke about glomerulus, right? So, here we are talking about excretion. Malpighian tubules are going to do what? Excretion. They help in the removal of excretory products. They help in the removal of excretory products from the hemolymph. Hemolymph is what? White blood cells, right? White color, the blood in the cockroach. Those have plasma and colorless substance. They do not have hemoglobin and they are white in color. So we call it hemolymph. Okay, hemolymph. So here you can see Malpighian tubules. How many are there? 100 to 150. Very, very important. 100 to, so here I told you, miscentron or midgut, both the words are used. So don't be like, my god, miscentron is not mentioned, where will I go? Miscentron is also called as your midgut. Yes? Okay, perfect. Now we will go to hindgut. The hindgut is broader than the midgut and it is differentiated into ileum, colon and rectum. ICR. Okay, ICR. Ileum, colon and rectum. The rectum opens out through the anus below the 10th tergum. Okay, 10th tergum. So anus. So students, remember, here abdomen has 10 segments. You have learned about the 10 segments. Okay, so here 100. So here what you have to remember, most importantly, you have to remember between the foregut and midgut, whom do we have? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Between foregut and midgut, whom do we have? Ma'am, between the foregut and midgut, we have hepatic CK or we have gastric CK, right? This is going to help in giving out the digestive juices. Right? And when we go further, between the midgut and the hindgut, we have Malpighian tubules, which are 100 to 150 yellow color structures. Okay, Malpighian tubules, which are going to help with excretion. Right? And when we come to hindgut, we learn about three people, ICR. Okay, ileum, colon and rectum. Rectum, through the rectum, through the waste will go from the rectum to the anus and it will be excreted out. Any doubts in this so far? Any doubts? So I have drawn the diagram here for all of you. So here you can see pharynx is there, esophagus is there, crop is there, which is the storage of food, sac-like structure. So if the question comes, which is the dilated swollen structure in the cockroach digestive system, your answer should be this. Okay. Swollen dilated structure is going to be crop, which is going to do storage of food. Okay. Then okay. So here what is going to happen? Then we have a small portion which is called the gizzard or the proventriculus. Gizzard is going to do the job of grinding. Grinding machine job is going to be done by the gizzard. And how do I know that they are going to do the grinding? Because they have 6 plates, chitinous plates, which are called as the teeth. Okay, they are going to do the grinding. Between the foregut and the midgut, we have 6 to 8 blind tubules, which are called as your hepatic CK or gastric CK, and they are going to secrete digestive juices. Number is 6 to 8 blind tubules. Okay, then students, midgut is there, it's also called as mesenchyme. Okay, entron word we use for stomach, so entron. Okay, then between the midgut and the hindgut, we have 10 to 150. Okay, 10 to 150 yellow colored tubules, which is called as Malpighian tubules, which are going to help for excretion. So 10 to 150 in number. They are going to help with excretion. Then we have hindgut, which is a little more broader structure than the midgut, which have ICR, ileum, colon and rectum. Through the waste from the rectum will go through the anus and it will be excreted out. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Yes. Done. Can we go to the circulatory system? Circulatory system? Yes. So, blood vascular system of cockroach is an open type of circulatory system. What is it, students? An open type. Open type means what? Can anyone tell me what is open type? Okay. Got it, ma'am. Very nice. Okay, open type of circulatory system means blood is going to flow through sinuses or spaces. What are they going to do? Go through sinuses or spaces. That means blood is going to enter through the heart and it is going to open. See, all of you look here. See, blood is going to enter through the heart, and through the heart it is going to go and it is going to bathe all the organs in the body, right? It is going to bathe all the organs in the body, and this whole organ is going to bathe, the organs are going to bathe in the blood. So that means what? They're open circulatory system. There's no blood vessels. Proper blood vessels are not there. Capillaries are not there. In ours, what happens? Closed circulatory system. Blood will always flow through the capillaries. Blood will always flow through the blood vessels. No for that, right? It is always going to flow. But here it is not the case. From the heart, blood is going and it is going to open into all the spaces. Okay? All the spaces. So these spaces can also be called as sinuses. Yes? Perfect. I can see no doubts. That means I am assuming all of you are clear with it, right? Perfect. Okay, all of you are clear. Very nice. Yes, they do not have blood vessels, you can tell, dear. You don't have to even stress on the word artery, veins and all. You can just tell they do not have capillaries or proper blood vessels. Okay? Okay, we'll continue. Yes. So students, there are different types of sinuses. Okay, it is not mentioned in NCERT, but just know from the term only you will understand. What is pericardial sinuses? Okay, pericardial sinuses. Pericardial sinuses means the space or the sinuses where the heart is going to be present, right? Pericardial sinuses, like that perivisceral sinuses will be there. Okay, perivisceral, perineural, all this will be there. So pericardial, perivisceral, visceral means what? Where your visceral organs are there, no? Same way perineural, perineural. So just imagine that the body of cockroach is there. Let's say this is the body of cockroach. The body of cockroach has chambers. Okay, they have chambers and they are divided into different spaces. Okay, different cavities are going to be there. So we have pericardial, perivisceral, perineural. Okay, these are all sinuses. Okay, these are all spaces. And in the pericardial, what is going to be there? Obviously, the heart that we are going to learn about. Perivisceral means all other organs are going to be there. Perineural means where your neural or nervous system is going to be there. Done. So this is the whole thing about your open type of circulatory system. So does not flow in vessels or capillaries, but moves through the internal spaces and come in different contact with the blood. So the blood we talk about is what? Hemolymph. Okay, hemolymph is the blood that we talk about. Now, blood vessels are poorly developed and open into spaces called the hemocoel. So the spaces, we call it as hemocoel. Okay, spaces are called hemocoel. Visceral organs located in the hemocoel are bathed in the blood, that is the hemolymph. Hemolymph is composed of colorless plasma and hemocytes. Hemocytes are the cells of the hemolymph. Cytes means always cells, no? Osteocytes, chondrocytes. Always we use the word cytes. Okay, adipocytes. So cytes means hemocytes, cells of the hemolymph. So this is how. So if I cut a cockroach like this, this is the structure that you're going to see, and this is the hemocoel. That means the sinuses. Can you see the spaces? How this is going to come, and they are going to flow into the spaces. Okay. See, normal system, okay, normal system, your artery, vein, all that small, what is that, ganglions, all that is going to be present. What is not there? Proper blood vessel, poorly developed blood vessels are going to be there, okay, which is going to allow the leakage of the blood to the spaces. Clear? Sukhmeet, is that clear? Okay, now, heart of the cockroach. Heart of the cockroach consists of an elongated muscular tube. So, this is the entire muscular tube that you are going to see, lying along the mid-dorsal line. So this is the location, students, and location is important in when you are preparing for NEET. Always remember, any location for that matter they are going to ask you. So it is present in the mid-dorsal line of the thorax and the abdomen. It is differentiated into funnel-shaped chambers with ostia on the either side. So let's say these are the structures. Okay, These are the structures. These are the structures. Now, if I make, I don't think I'll be able to erase it, so I'll just do this. Okay. So, students, can you see the spaces? Okay, I've drawn some spaces in the ostia, the chambers. Okay. So, they have around 13 chambers, right? 13 chambers. So, these are the spaces. This small openings are called what? Ostia. We have learned this in sponges also, no? Ostia. So, through this, okay, through this, the blood is going to enter, okay, and it is going to move forward. Same thing, this is going to happen, the blood is going to enter through ostia. So, from sinuses, it is going to go to sinuses only, right? From one space, let's say this is a space, from this space, it is going to go to another space. Right, from sinuses to sinuses. So, that is why they mention here like that, okay. So, it differentiates into funnel shaped chambers with ostia on either side. So, here you can see chambers of the heart, okay, and alary muscles are the muscles which are holding the chambers, okay. Alary muscles are the muscles which are holding the chambers, but you will always notice that 13 chambers are there. 13 chambers are there, but only 12 alary muscle is there, right? Because this one is a special anterior aorta. So, this is why Sukhmeet asked me, no ma'am, how they are moving, how is the movement happening? See students, aorta, right, anterior aorta is there. So, everything is there, but it is not developed, but capillaries are not there, okay, capillaries are not there. So, here anterior aorta, alary muscles and chambers of the heart. 13 chambers of the heart is there, and they have 12 alary muscles which are holding them, okay, like a funnel shaped structure. And the most important, okay, chamber, this chamber is your anterior aorta, which is going to be present at near the head region. Near the head region, yes. Blood from the sinuses. So, blood from the sinuses enter the heart through ostia, and it is pumped back anteriorly to the sinuses again. So, it is starting from a sinus, it's ending in a sinus. Now, all of you look here. So, we have taken the structure and you will see these are the chambers of the heart. So, students, they are present. See, this is how the cockroach is. You understood now? They are facing towards the upper side, right? Dorsally they are present. So, here you can see the chambers of the heart. Okay. Now, from here, from a small opening, they are entering inside and they are again coming out through a small opening. So, ostia to ostia. Ostia to ostia, one space to another space. So, blood from the sinuses enter the heart through ostia and it is pumped back anteriorly to the sinuses again. Any doubts in this? Please let me know right now, Oli. Any doubts? Doubts are there? No, right? Okay. Okay. So, remember this way, when they talk about ostia, don't get confused. Like I told you, perivisceral sinuses. So, that is the space where your visceral organs are there. So, let's say blood is gone from there, it will go all the way up to the aorta. Okay. So, from one space to another space. Okay. One space to another space. Okay. Moving on. Now, respiratory system. The respiratory system consists of a network of trachea that open through 10 pairs of small holes called spiracles. So, students, here one very important thing that you have to remember when I am talking about the heart is that the blood, the entire circulatory system, which is very going to shock you, is that circulatory system does not help, have no role, okay, have no role in exchange of gases. In exchange of gases. Clear or not? It does not have any role in exchange of gases. That means, ma'am, then what is this going to do? Why are we calling it circulatory system? Students, it is still going to transport the nitrogenous waste, nutrients, other jobs are there, no? So, they are going to do the rest of the job, okay? Mixing or the exchange of gases is not done by your circulatory system. Then who is going to do? Here the catch is that respiratory system is made in such a way that they have trachea, tracheoles and spiracles, openings on the lateral side of the body which is going to allow the air to enter inside. So, they do not need the help of circulatory system. Clear to all of you? Okay, if a question comes, circulatory system, do they have any role in actually circulating the gases? They do not have any role in cockroach, okay? The role is going to be in the respiratory system. So here the respiratory system is going to have 10 spiracles. Can you see? Kuti openings are there, okay, small openings are there through which the air is going to enter inside. So these spiracles are present. Now, other than the spiracles, what do they have? They have thin branching tubules called the tracheal tubes, which are subdivided into tracheoles. Last time I drew one hand-like structure, this one only. See, trachea, this is called the tracheal trunk. We call the whole thing as the tracheal trunk. So from the trunk, okay, the tracheoles is getting the smaller portions, like how we tell bronchi, bronchioles, no? Like that small division is going to happen. That division we call it as tracheoles. Okay, and these are the tissues to which we are exchanging the gases. So the air is going to enter inside through the spiracle opening. So here you can see clearly they have mentioned spiracle opening. Through the spiracle opening, the air is going to enter inside. It is going to go first to the tracheal trunk or trachea, okay, or you can tell tracheal trunk, trachea, okay. Then it is going to divide into tracheoles and it is going to give it to the tissues. Any doubt on this? Yes, very good. 10 pairs of spiracles, but one thing that you people need to know is, out of the 10 pairs of spiracles, how are they scattered in the body? Remember, 2 pairs in the thorax, 2 pairs in the thorax and 8 pairs in the abdomen. 8 pairs in the abdomen. Clear? So this is how the division is going to happen. Out of the 10 pairs which are present spiracles, 2 pairs are going to be in the thorax and your 8 pairs are going to be in the abdomen, okay. Basavanna, you can go and watch some stand-up comedy, okay, because this is a class. I didn't come here to make jokes, okay. Yeah. So you can go and watch some stand-up comedy if you want. My students will give you the recommendation. Yes. Only Ratas can write such beautiful spelling that even God cannot find the spelling, okay. Spiracle's function is going to be to allow the entry of gases, okay, allow the entry of gases. Clear? Just because I'm standing does not mean I'm doing stand-up comedy, no. So yeah, go and find, no problem. 2 pairs in the thorax, 8 pairs in the abdomen. Very good, very good. That is how the 10 pairs are going to get divided, okay. Yes. Do some jokes, some like after addition we get some jokes. Yes. Clear? Perfect. Spiracles, trachea, tracheoles is clear. Students, before excretory system we will take a break. Before that, let's do one GM Express, right? Which color we did not use today, we have to use. Let's do one GM Express. My cyclopedia. Do one thing, next time, no, when Diwali comes, you go and give these names to them. They'll at least make, what is that? What do you call that, yeah? Star, chakra, out of that they'll put your name and photo. Okay, what do you call for the Fulgiri packets and all that, no? So they'll put your names on that and they will sell it, telling that this is a brand which is never found in India because it is in my cyclopedia, it's not in encyclopedia also. So yes, like, can we do a recap? Okay, do you want a recap? Let's do a recap of GM Express. Okay, GM Express. What did we learn? We learned a lot of things. But we will not write all of it, right? We will write what is necessary now. So, which system did we start with? Digestive system. That was crystal clear. No, I am not going to digestive system. When I talk about circulatory system, tell me everything that you know about the circulatory system quickly. Organic crackers. Yeah, because he is making, definitely it will be 100 and 200% organic. He will write on top of that, I learnt it in organic chemistry class. Okay. Periplaneta, that is your cockroach, can live up to 1 week. And cockroach is going to die because, not because the nervous system is not there. Then when I teach you nervous system, you will understand. It is because the nerve, right, it's very less on the head region. Okay, it's absolutely like very less. Ganglions are very less on the head region. That is why even after chopping off the head, it will survive for 1 week. Okay. Yes. So students, look here, circulatory system students, you have to remember that they have 13 chambered heart. Okay, 13 chambered heart. And how many muscles do they have? They have something called as alveolar muscles, which are 12 alveolar muscles. Okay, 12 alveolar muscles. Now, how is the circulation happening students? From the sinuses, okay, sorry, from the ostia, small spaces, it is entering and it is going all the way to the anterior aorta. Anterior aorta. Clear? Yes, very good. Anterior aorta. Then what do we know? We know that what is the one that is flowing? The one that is flowing is your hemolymph. Hemolymph is the one that is going to bathe the organs. Okay, bathe the organs. Now, I told you that there are 3 types of sinuses or spaces. What are the 3 types? One is called as pericardial sinuses. Okay. One is called as perivisceral, where the visceral organ is going to be there. One is called as perineural sinuses, right? Yes. Now here, what is going to happen? We know 13 chambers are there, alveolar muscles are there, anterior aorta is the main one. Then that's it, no? That's it, nothing much in this portion actually. Right? Anything did we miss, students? Did we miss something? Yes, we missed. What is that? Hemolymph, right? We wrote? I wrote. Okay, but I'll write, I didn't write the constituents, right? It has plasma, okay, plus hemocytes. Hemocytes are the cells, okay, hemocytes. Colorless they are. Colorless they are, okay. Yes, finally target reached. Oh my god. Yes, now students, after that we know about the respiratory systems, okay. Respiratory system. Do circulatory system or do the blood have any role in exchange of gases? Tell me yes or no in the chat box. Do blood have any role in a respiration? In respiration, yes or no? Tell fast. Tell fast. Yay, I'll punch you people. Don't tell wrong answers. No, they do not have, circulatory system do not have any role in exchange of gases. Why? Because here in the respiratory system, they have spiracles, which are small openings, right? They are small openings which are going to allow the air to enter. Now the air is going to, students, I'm going to write the flow chart, okay? I'm going to write the flow chart. From the spiracles, the air is going to enter where? It is going to enter into the tracheal trunk, okay? From the tracheal trunk, it is going to enter in the trachea. From the trachea, it is going to branch into tracheoles. Okay, tracheoles. Now, here, okay, here one thing we have to remember, how many spiracles do we have? How many spiracles do we have? We have 10 pairs of spiracles. And students, these spiracles have something called as spinsters, because you can think, no, ma'am, how will regulation happen? Something is open for all the time. No, it is not like that. See, these are present at the lateral side of the cockroach, right? This much you people know, no? It's present in the lateral side of the cockroach. These spiracles are there. On the spiracles, there are spinsters which are going to control, okay, control the opening and closing of the spiracles. Like we have studied, no, spinsters in our urethra. Like that only, the spinsters, okay, spinsters are going to be present, which are going to control the opening and closing of the spiracles. Clear? Out of the 10 pairs, remember that 3 is going to be in the thorax. I am writing just T, and 8 pairs are going to go into the abdomen. Okay, 8 pairs to the abdomen. So technically if you see, head has very less droll. So that's why even if you chop off the head, the cockroach can survive for almost a week. Okay, we'll take a cutie break and come back. Okay, because I'm going breathless little, so that's why we'll take a small break and come back. Okay, don't go anywhere, stay in this live only, because anyway you people will be talking some nonsense about cockroach. What's the time now? Oh, okay, we'll come back at 8. Okay, 8 p.m. Sometimes I might forget, students, what time I wrote, but 2-3 minutes I'll be there. Okay, in case I did not come see me at 8 o'clock, realize that ma'am forgot, and 2 minutes she'll be there. Okay, done. 8 o'clock I'll see you. Don't go anywhere. Yes, ready? Yes, students, I'm back. Yes, is all of them back? Call all of them. You people have like full group and all, no? Yes, ready? So sorry. Okay. Exactly. All cockroaches come soon. Exactly. That's what we have to tell. No? So true, students. Yes, even I'm messaging in the Telegram. Okay, wait. Yes, done. Done? Ready? Yes, ma'am. Okay, now we have to learn excretory system and nervous system, okay, and also reproductive system, then we will be done. Okay, let's start. So students, look here, excretion is performed by Malpighian tubules, which you already understood, telling that how many Malpighian tubules are there? All of you tell me, how many Malpighian tubules are there? Okay, yes, quickly. Because of their hard chitinous exoskeleton and how their body is made. Okay, so we have around 100 to 150 tubules. Yes or no? We have around 100 to 150 tubules which are yellow in color. Right, yellow in color, and these are going to help in excretion. So here you can see, all of you can see the beautiful picture. So these are your, you know, Malpighian tubules, 100 to 150 of them. They are present between the midgut and the hindgut. Location is very, very important. Okay, here they are showing of grasshopper. So you can see how it is of grasshopper. Same thing is going to happen in your cockroach as well. Okay, and very, very important thing, they have glandular and ciliated cell. Now this we have learned it in animal tissue. Now on Wednesday I am going to do a revision of animal tissue. So do not miss the class. All of you go and like that video as well. Okay, so here glandular and ciliated cells are present, which are, that means the Malpighian tubules are lined by glandular and ciliated cell. Glandular cells you know, ciliated cells you know, right? Now moving further, Malpighian tubules absorb nitrogenous waste. Okay, they absorb nitrogenous waste products and convert them into uric acid. That means what? Your cockroach is a uricotelic organism. That means they will secrete out uric acid. So it is called as a uricotelic organism. They do not need water and all, students. Life is very simple for them. Don't need to drink water for glowing skin, nothing. Okay, no water required, which is excreted out through the hindgut. Therefore this insect is called uricotelic organism. So the ones who secrete ammonia is called ammonotelic, the ones who are secreting urea is called as uricotelic, and then ureotelic and then uricotelic. Okay, now in addition, students, this is very, very important. This question has come 1 year, I think it was in a mock paper, I believe, I'm not sure, in a mock paper given by Vedantu or in NEET, one of the years question has come, what are the accessory organs, okay, accessory or additional organs for your excretory system? That is going to be fat body, nephrocytes and uricose gland. Important thing is uricose gland is only found in male. Uricose gland is only found in male. Clear to all of you? Yes, very poor Americana. Yes. So here Malpighian tubules are present, which is the main excretory organ. They are going to excrete out uric acid. But other than that, there are additional organs like your fat bodies, uricose gland and nephrocytes. In that, uricose gland is present only in the male. So now you know two things that are only present in male: anal style and uricose gland. Okay. So yes, they do sexual dimorphism. No. Now look here, the nervous system. We are going into the nervous system. Excretion is so simple. Only remember Malpighian tubules, fat bodies, uricose gland and nephrocytes. Okay, and they are uricotelic organism. Now, nervous system, little more concentration I want all of you to have. Okay, don't get distracted because some words are there. Okay, look here. The nervous system of the cockroach consists of a series of fused, segmented, arranged ganglia joined by paired longitudinal connectives. Now, look at the diagram, you will understand that there are groups of ganglia. Now, what is ganglia or ganglion we tell, okay? Plural and singular. Now, they are a group of or collection of your cell bodies. Cell bodies. Now, what is collection of cell bodies? This is your neuron. Okay, neuron. Neuron has an axon and then axon ending. All the cell bodies together, okay, all the cell bodies together form the ganglion. So, a group of cell bodies or a collection of cell bodies is going to be called as your ganglion. Understood? Yes, ganglion. So, here you look here, the nervous system of the cockroach consists of a series of fused, segmentally arranged ganglia joined by a pair of longitudinal connectives, okay, longitudinal connectives on the ventral side. 3 ganglia lie in the thoracic region, very, very important. 3. So, students, don't get confused with spiracles. Spiracles is 2 and 8 rules, okay, 2 and 8 rule. This is the 3 and 6 rule, okay, that means 3 ganglia is going to be present in the thorax and 6 ganglia are going to be present in the abdomen. This is the only reason why cockroach can survive without a head for almost a week, because there is hardly any contribution of the nervous system on the head region. So, they are going to die because of starvation, not because the nervous system is not there. Understood? So, very less, okay, negligible amount of nervous system ganglions are present in the head region. 3 pairs are going to be present in the thorax and the rest is going to 3 ganglias in the thorax, not pairs. 3 ganglias in the thorax, 6 in the abdomen. Okay. Now, very, very important thing, students. When we talk about nervous system, remember that we have to talk about 2 terminologies here. Okay, 2 terminologies, because it is given in diagram. You cannot tell that it was not there in the textbook, so I did not write. No, there are 2 parts to it: supraesophageal and subesophageal. Now, supraesophageal means what? All of you tell me. 2 ganglions are there in the head. Okay, 2 ganglions are there in the head. What are they? Oh, sorry. Two ganglias in the head. What are they? One is supraesophageal, and one is subesophageal. Okay. Now, supraesophageal means what? Supraesophageal means what? All of you tell me. Okay. Supra means above, right? So, this is present above the esophagus. Esophageal means esophagus. So, above the esophagus, and this is going to act as the brain. Okay. Act as brain. Okay. Then we have subesophageal, which is below the esophagus. Any doubts on this? Yes, very good, Usha. Yes, ma'am, it is going to act as the brain. Okay. Supra means above, esophageal means esophagus, correct? Yes. Now, remember, this supraesophageal is going to supply nerves. Okay, this supraesophageal is going to supply nerves to the antennae and the compound eyes. Very important to remember. Okay. Who is going to act like the brain? Supraesophageal, and they are going to supply nerves to the antenna and the compound eyes. Compound eyes. Understood? Clear now? That's all. That's all you have to remember. Okay. Now, the ganglions. Okay, the ganglions are connected. Are connected to form what? Dorsal ventral nerve cord. What are they going to form, students? Dorsal, sorry, double, why am I telling dorsal? Okay, double ventral cord, right? Double ventral cord. I'm not able to, forget about the chordates and non-chordates. Double nerve cord. Okay, so sorry. Ventral double nerve cord. So the ganglions are connected to form the double ventral nerve cord. The ganglions are connected to each other by the double ventral nerve cord. Ganglions are connected by, just add here a by. Okay, 1 second. By double, again I am telling ventral, double nerve cord. Something's just stuck in our head. No? Clear to all of you? Okay, this is the whole thing that you have to remember. Okay, it will be given here, but still, okay. Okay, in the head region, the brain is represented by the supraesophageal ganglion, which supplies nerves to the antenna and the compound eyes. That's what I told you, it will be given here. Yes, double ventral nerve cord, that is what I was not able to remember. So, students, subesophageal is just below the esophagus and supraesophageal is above. Okay, and then they have ventral nerve cord, that's what I kept telling, double ventral nerve cord, and they have abdominal ganglia. How many of them? 6 of them, ma'am. Right, 6 of them are going to be there, and they have cerebral ganglion. That means a group of ganglions which are present in the cerebral area. Okay, and last abdominal ganglions. Now, when we move forward, the nervous system of cockroach is spread throughout the body. The head holds a very small region. So, the head holds a bit of the nervous system while the rest is situated in the ventral, that is the belly side part of the cockroach. So, if the head of the cockroach is cut, it is going to still live for as long as a week, and they are going to die out of starvation, not because the nervous system is not there. Okay, they are going to die out of starvation. Brain is not braining. I give you a break. No, that time your brain should have brained. Little bit brain is not braining, or fully it is not braining. Yes, so students, look at the cockroach asking how, no head but still alive. Yes, antenna, very simple things. Okay, we are going to be getting, the topic is going to get over, then we have only reproduction left. Antenna, eyes, maxillary pals, labial pals and ceri are the sense organs of cockroach. Antenna, again to sense if there are any, to monitor the environment. Eyes are there obviously for the vision, maxillary papples for the taste as well as for the feeling, okay, to understand the food, and then we have labial pals and anal ceri. So here, let's go and understand cockroaches are dioecious. So understood, we are going into the reproductive system and we'll be done for the day. Okay, we'll be done for the day if you answer some questions. Yes, so here, what is going to happen, students? Here, cockroach is dioecious. That means they are separated, right? Both the sexes are separate and they also show sexual dimorphism. They have well-developed reproductive organs. Well-developed reproductive organs. So, here if you see, you might not identify, looking at this, you might think it is anal style, but it is not, it is anal ceri only. Remember, anal ceri is longer, okay, longer. Now, the male, very important topic. So, listen to me, another 10 minutes you give me, then we will be done, okay. We will be done. Thank you, Madhumati. Yes, students, 10 more minutes. Keep your brain alive. Okay, the brain reproductive system consists of a pair of testes. Okay, a pair of testes lying one on lateral side in the 4th and the 6th abdominal segment. Very, very important. Very, very important. What is it? It is present. Okay, board also got fed up. 4th to 6th abdominal segment. So, can you see they are tri-lobed testes. What are they, students? They are Trilobed testis. Very important. Can you see? This is one lobe, this is one lobe, this is one more lobe. Trilobed testis. Okay. Now, remember that from each testis arises a thin vas deferens which opens into a ejaculatory duct similar to male, right, through a seminal vesicle. Now, as of now, you haven't studied anything new. You just have to remember the abdominal segment. It is present 4th to 6th. Okay. The ejaculatory ducts open into the male gonophore. Okay, situated ventral to the anus. So, here is your male gonophore. Around the male gonophore, there are phallomeres. What are they, students? Phallomeres. Okay, like a protective covering we can tell, or like a phallomeres are present around the male gonophore. What are the phallomeres present? You have ventral, ventral, right and left phallomeres. Okay, ventral, right and left phallomeres. Any doubt? Now, a characteristic mushroom shape. This is the mushroom shape. It is formed of small tubules and long tubules. Last time I taught you, small tubules and long tubules together constitute the mushroom gland. So, a characteristic mushroom shaped gland. Okay, mushroom shaped gland is present in the 6th and the 7th. So, 2 questions can be framed from the male part about the numbers. First question can be where the testis is located. Testis location. Second thing can be where the mushroom gland is located. What will your first answer be? All of you quickly tell me. Let me see how many of your brain is braining. Tell me quickly. I can't see your chat, students. 1 second. Tell now. I can see your chats. Yes, tell me. Very good. First answer is going to be, ma'am, testis is going to be present to the 4th and the 6th segment, and mushroom gland is going to be present from the 6th and 7th. So, learn it like a continuation. 4th to 6, 6 to 7. Okay. Now, abdominal segment which functions as an accessory reproductive gland. The external genitalia are represented by male gonopophysis or phallomeres. Okay. So, external genitalia, the part of the genital system, right? External genitalia is going to be represented by the phallomeres, which are what? Chitinous asymmetrical structures surrounding the male gonopore. That's what I told you. They are surrounding the male gonopore. And what and all type of phallomeres are there? Look at the diagram and tell me. You will be able to see left phallomere. You will be able to see ventral phallomere. You will also be able to see right phallomere. Okay, these are the 3 chitinous asymmetrical structures present around the male gonopore. Okay. So, students, look at the mushroom gland here. You will notice that it is made up of small tubules. It is made up of long tubules, and top of that they have phallic gland. This phallic gland also is very important for the entire gluing process of the sperm. So, remember, in this, sperm will not go as individual. Saying that, hey, I will go, then you will go. No. They will go, okay, they will go as a packet of sperms. That means they are all glued together. Okay, they are all glued together. So, here seminal vesicle is there where the storage of sperm will happen. Very important question from NEET point of view. Okay, storage of sperm will happen in the seminal vesicle. Storage of sperm in the seminal vesicle. Then vas deferens is going to carry, okay, and then testis, again it is going to carry here all the way, it will come down. Now, anything else we missed? Nothing, right? Clear? The sperms are stored in the seminal vesicles and are glued together into bundles called as spermatophores, which are discharged during copulation. That's why I told you they will not go as individual sperms. Okay, no individual sperm. They will go as a packet of sperm. Now, this packet of sperm is called what? That is why there we saw a spermathecal duct in females. No, that time you were like, oh my god, what is the spermathecal in female? Okay, spermatophore. spermatophore. The packet of sperms which are glued together, that is called as your spermatophore. Now, phallic gland or conglobate gland secretion forms the outermost layer of the spermatophore. So, they are going to help in the gluing, and also they are going to help in the last secretion of the last layer. Okay, so imagine this is your packet of sperm. In that, your phallic gland or your conglobate gland is going to help in the formation of the last layer, the outermost layer. Now, this will go out during copulation, okay, and it will be accepted by the female, okay, and the female will form the ootheca. Done? Done? Likes are not increasing, but all of you are enjoying the class. Very bad behavior. Now, the female reproductive system consists of two large ovaries which is lying in the second and the sixth. So, there it was 4 and 6, here it is second and sixth, okay, abdominal segment. Each ovary is formed of 8 ovarian tubules. Can you see the 8 ovarian tubules? These are your 8 ovarian tubules. See students, 1, 2, 3, like that, 8 ovarian tubules will be there. And remember, in the each ovarian tubule, one ova is going to mature. Okay, one ova is going to mature. So, each ovary is formed of a group of 8 ovarian tubules or ovarioles containing a chain of developing ova. A chain of developing ova. So, tell me the maths here. Tell me the maths here. All of you. Here also 8 of them. Here also 8 of them. So, a total of how much is going to come out? Around approximately 14 to 16, right, matured eggs is going to come out. So, remember, 8 ovarian tubules are there, or 8 ovarioles are there. Each of the ovarioles will have one matured egg, okay. Developing ovas will be there, one matured egg will be there, no? Like how we also have a dominant follicle. Same way here also, one developing egg will be there, that egg. So, from each ovarian tubules, one each, 16 of them, okay, 16 of them. Oviducts of each ovary unite into a single median oviduct, also called as vagina. Like how we have uterus, right, where the fallopian tube comes and meet, that is your uterus. Here we use the word vagina, which opens into a genital chamber. Okay, it opens into a genital chamber. A pair of spermatheca is present in the 6th segment. So, there students, how we remembered mushroom gland present in the 6th and the 7th segments. Here you have to remember 6th segment you have spermatheca. A pair of spermatheca. Now, what is spermatheca going to do? Take the spermatophore, the packet of sperm that was made, right? So, the spermatheca is going to connect to that, to relate to sperm. So, a pair of spermatheca is present in the 6 segments which open into the genital chamber. All of you understood all the parts? See, ovary is there. It has ovarian tubules or ovarioles. Each of that is going to give us one matured egg, so around 16 eggs. Then we have oviduct. Oviduct opens into a common portion which is called the common oviduct or the vagina. Now listen carefully, open all your, parts of the body in the ears. Remember that they are going to give any of this missing and they'll ask you to label. They'll give any of this missing and they'll ask you to label. That time what will you do? You're not supposed to look into the solar system. You're supposed to remember that there is an oviduct. Okay, this portion is the oviduct. Like students, how we have fallopian tube. Okay, how we have fallopian tube, no? Like this tube is there. Same way here also. Can you see oviduct is there? Okay, oviduct is there. So, this oviduct opens into a common portion which is called the common oviduct. Then we have collateral gland, which is very important. And all of you tell me, where did we learn collateral gland? Let me see who is the student who is going to answer. Where did we learn collateral gland? Somewhere we already discussed collateral gland. Yes, exactly, Pradeep. Tell quickly. Who's going to be the first one who's going to tell? Technoblade is going to tell. Guys, let's make it 120 likes quickly. Okay? Faster, then we have to solve questions. No one? Collateral gland? Very good. Who is that? Animal Kingdom. What a name, yaar. Very good. We learned this when we learned about abdomen. When we spoke about the brood pouch, we learned that the anterior parts of the brood pouch has your collateral glands, spermatheca and your gonophore, right? So here, this is what? Collateral gland, students, is going to help in the formation of the 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. Okay, 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜, which is the egg, you know. All of you would have seen 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. I have sent you images on Telegram as well. 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. So, they are going to help in the formation of the 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜, and genital chambers is the vestibulum. So, remember, genital chamber plus vestibulum is together called genital pouch. Okay, like how you have makeup inside makeup pouch, no? Same way. Genital pouch has 2 layers, chamber and vestibulum. Vestibulum. Clear? And here you have to remember spermatheca. Okay, you have to remember spermatheca. Now look here, this is an overview of what we just learned. A pair of testes is there, which is going to be present in the 4th to the 6th abdomen. Okay, and the testis is going to let its secretion through the vasa deferens through the ejaculatory duct. From the ejaculatory duct, it is going to go into the male gonophore. Male gonophore will be surrounded by chitinous asymmetrical structures called phallomere. What and all phallomeres are there? Right, left and ventral phallomeres. Okay, and then students, in between you have seminal vesicles who are going to store the sperm. Okay, store the sperm. And then we have small tubules plus large tubules forming the mushroom gland. They are present from the 6th to the 7th abdominal segment. Sperm is going to form as a bundle or a packet, which is called as spermatophore. This spermatophore will be taken by whom? During copulation, this spermatophore will be collected by the spermatheca, which is present in the male reproductive organ. Okay. Now female reproductive system, a pair of ovaries is there from the 2nd to the 6th abdominal segment. 8 ovarian tubules are there or ovarioles are there, and they are going to have the developing ova. Then these 8 ovarian tubules are going to release their developing matured ova into the oviduct. From the oviduct, it is going to open into the common oviduct or vagina, and from there your collateral gland is going to coat the egg. Okay, fertilization would have happened. Now coating of the egg is going to happen. Coating of the egg, after that it will be stored in the genital pouch. Now it will not be released wherever possible. Okay, GM is Gopika Ma'am. Oh my God, Usha. GM, Gopika Ma'am. GMA, Gopika Ma'am Army. GM Express, Gopika Ma'am Express. Okay, it is a brand. We have to become a brand. Okay, we have to become a brand. Right, Newton? Okay, yes. So, here, listen carefully. People are so funny. Yes, so students, inside this, the egg will be stored, the genital chamber and vestibulum, no, in the genital pouch. Now, it is not going to, as soon as it forms the egg, it will not be like, you release, you go this side, that side. No, they'll see some cracks, they'll see some surfaces, they will see, some portion where there is moisture content, where there is food content. So, what is going to happen? So that when they lay the egg, the maturation happens, growth will happen, and the nymph also will be happy. Oh, thank God, my mother deposited me into a rich family. Now I do not have to worry about the financial situation of my family. So the nymph will be very happy. Then nymph stages will happen, and later it will become to an adult cockroach. Okay, clear? Yes or no? Clear to all of you? Now, spermatophores transfer sperm and fertilized egg are encased in capsules called 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. Okay, what is it called? 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. Now, the spermatophores transfers the sperm, the packet of sperm, okay, and it will be taken by whom? Spermatheca. Okay, spermatheca, spermatophore. 4 is the bucket it seems. Packet, okay, or the bundle. Spermatophore, and spermatheca is the receiving body in the female reproductive organ. And in that, collateral gland is going to be there, which is going to make the coating of the 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜. Okay, they are dropped or glued to a suitable surface, usually a crack. Okay, or a crevice of a highly relative humidity of a food source. Okay, so they will only be deposited in a place where they have a rich content of food. Okay, so that's why females produce 9 to 10 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜, each contain 14 to 16 eggs. You know from where 14 to 16 eggs came, no? From the ovarian tubules. So students, they will release, okay, they will release how many 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜s? Like this 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜s, inside that the eggs will be there. Okay, like this. This 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜s itself, they release 9 to 10. Basically, after some time, they will take over our house. We just have to write the pramana in their name and give it off, telling that you please take the home, I will go and stay in some, you know, some other place, some garbage I'll stay, you people please take the home, because that much, you know, they are producing, right? 9 to 10 𝐴𝐻𝐾, and students remember how difficult it is to take, you know, in this, you know, where there is recession, where there is, you know, extreme economical loss and all, how the cockroach will take care of 140 nymph, you remember. So you should give the house and you should go somewhere else, okay? So here students, what is going to happen? 9 to 10 𝐴𝐻𝐾, 1 𝐴𝐻𝐾, 1 egg will have 14 to 16 eggs. So if you do approximate also, 140 eggs, okay, or 160 eggs will be released by just one cockroach, by just one cockroach. Clear? So female produces 9 to 10 𝐴𝐻𝐾, each containing 14 to 16 eggs on an average. It can increase also, okay? These are the 𝐴𝐻𝐾s. Can you see? Obviously you would have seen it in your home or some hostel, hotels, you would have seen this 𝐴𝐻𝐾s present, okay? Now, the development of Periplaneta americana is a porometabolous. Porometabolous means where there is nymph stages. That means slowly the metamorphosis will happen. Not like adult is there directly, like, larva is there directly, adult, no. Or the egg is there directly, no. Slowly, gradual changes will happen, and almost for a very long time you will not see much changes, because nymph is what, students? Cootie cockroach. And then you have adult cockroach. In the adult cockroach, wing and all that will be seen, wings will be seen, but in the nymph you will not see all of this, okay? So with the nymph you will act like Bahubali, but with the adult you will act like Katappa, right? So that is exactly what is going to happen. If you see a nymph, you will be like, oh my god, such a small cockroach, I'm not scared about cockroach, okay? But they will, we have to save money to live, but they don't. Yes, exactly. So you people should give the home is what I'm trying to say, okay? Give the home to them after, if they're making 140 eggs, just imagine, students, okay, when 10-20 cockroaches are there, you imagine the rate at which they are forming the eggs, okay? So here, meaning there is a development through the nymphal stage. It's a very slow change, and the nymph looks very much like the adult, okay? You have seen the small cockroach, no? So the nymph grows by molting about 13 times to reach the adult. Then next to the last nymphal stage has a wing pad, okay? But only the adult will have the wings, okay? Only the adult will have the wings. I'm very scared of adult cockroach, okay? I'm openly accepting on YouTube, on a public platform, that I'm scared of adult cockroach, but I am like fully like hero with the nymph. If I see nymph and all, I'll be like, oh my god, so small, okay, what can you do to me? But the moment I see an adult, then I will like, okay, I will be like, okay, now I should stop my celebrity feeling and I should just surrender. So that's the thing, because why? They have wings. Remember this always, okay? I'm not scared of nymph. Why I'm not scared of the nymphal stages? Around 13 stages will be there, because they are not having the wings, okay? But at the 12th stage, okay, 13 stages are there, no? At the 12th stage, they will see their first wing pad will be there. That means to help the formation of the wing, and by the last stage, they will have wings. And we call that the adult cockroach. Adult cockroach. Fine? Fine? Shedding. Molting means shedding of the skin. Okay, shedding of their layers. Okay, so they have to shed, no? For growth to happen, they have to shed, and then only they will come to that stage. Is it clear? All of you are sleepy? All of you are sleeping, I know. Any doubts so far? Otherwise, we can directly go into the quiz. I hope no doubts. If you enjoyed the session, quickly mark your attendance and show some love, and then we will start our Tejas series questions. Okay? Frog, I don't think I'll be able to do today, because already we have done 2.5 hours. Okay? I don't want the class to be too long also. So frog we will do separately. Okay? Maybe I will change animal tissues and I'll put frog there, and I'll finish frog. Okay, I will finish frog in the Wednesday's class. Okay, Wednesday's class I'll do frog, and animal tissues we will do it in the next coming week. Fine? Thank you, Technoblade. Yes. So you shouldn't be like this boy searching for the answer. Instead, you should tell answer tuck, tuck, tuck. Okay. Fine. Ready? First question. Let's go. The sterna, terga and pleura of the body. Sorry. What did I read, students? The terga, sterna and pleura of the cockroach body are joined by. Body are joined by what? Very easy question. Give me the answer. Yes, the terga, sterna and the pleura of cockroach body are joined by what membrane? What glue? What issue? Tissue? Students, it's tissue, not issue. Animal kingdom, Roshni, Madhumati, Technoblade, Yashu, Nitish, Dr. Pradeep, Usha, Madre, Newton, Pooja, Tanuja, Sneha, Sukanya. Very nice. What's the answer? The answer is going to be arthrodial membrane. Right? The answer is going to be arthrodial membrane. Very, very good. Okay, please count your marks. Now, select the correct statement from the ones given below with respect to Periplaneta americana. Okay. Nervous system dorsally consists of segmentally arranged ganglia joined by a pair of longitudinal connective. Now, students, what are they telling? Correct the statement. Okay, correct the statement. Males bear a pair of short thread-like anal styles. From the given, I think we should find the wrong one out. There are 16 very long malpighian. Students, this is the incorrect. Find the incorrect statement, okay? Incorrect. I think some typing error has happened. There are 16 very long malpighian tubules present at the junction of the midgut and the hindgut. Grinding of food is carried out only by the mouth parts. Oh ho. So, no. Correct statement only. Correct statement only, okay? Sorry. It's not error. Correct statement itself. Okay. Now tell the answer. Correct statement itself, okay? You might get the answer now. Select the correct statement from the ones given below. One word, something is correct or wrong. So, check that. The question might look easy, but it's not easy. It is not easy. Try, just give it a try. It's okay even if it's wrong. Open your NCERT and see first. I'm just checking the question. I don't know from where. I think in the NCERT page I got the question. Because students, if it is incorrect or correct, I want to just check. Okay, 1 second. Yes. Did you find the answer? 2 males bear a pair of. Correct statement. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, very good. So, here what is happening? Males bear a pair of short thread-like anal style is the correct statement, right? Very good. I am so proud of all of you that you answered. Okay, I was just checking the question in case error somewhere it happened, but it is the correct statement, right? Because this is wrong, even this is wrong. Now, when we move forward, you will notice that the hard, if you are not able to see it, I will tell it, okay? The hard chitinous exoskeleton of cockroach has sclerites which are called as option number 1, 2, 3, 4, sternites, arthrodial membrane, tergites, pleura. Okay, ventrally, tergites, pleura, sternites. So, students, dorsally is given, ventrally is given. You have to select if option 1 is correct, 2 is correct, 3 is correct or 4 is correct. If you cannot see, oh wow, everyone got 8 marks. So, this is dorsally, this is ventrally, okay, this is sternites or sterna, okay, this is tergites. And this is arthrodial membrane, this is pleura, tergites, sternites, T, P, S, This is sternum. Okay, sternum. Wrong word, sternum. Option 1, okay, or option 2, option 3, option 4. Think properly, guys. Technoblade, think properly. What do you have ventrally? What do you have ventrally? Ventrally, you have sterna, and dorsally, you have tergites, right? So, it's going to be option number 3. Option number 3 is going to be the answer, because other here is pleura and sternum, which is wrong. Here they are asking dorsally and ventrally. So, the answer is going to be option number 3. Those who wrote 3, good job, you have 12 marks. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to cockroach? Tropical regions have witnessed bright yellow, red and green colored cockroaches. Their size range from 3/4 inches to 3 inches. Nocturnal omnivorous, serious pests and vectors of several diseases. 12 marks, very good. Yes, Technoblade lost 4 marks. Who else lost marks? 12 marks, very good. Tell me the answer for this. Awesome, awesome. Their size ranges from, this is the wrong statement because it is 1/4 to 3 inches, not 3/4. 1/4 to 3 inches, right? Very good. Now, sexual dimorphism in cases of cockroaches are observed. Okay, males having longer wings than females, presence of caudal style in males, presence of caudal style in female. More than one option is correct. Okay, more than one option is correct. Tell me the answer for this as well. Sexual dimorphism in cases of cockroach are observed. Where is it observed? Have they spoken about the wings anywhere? Not exactly, right? They have only spoken to us about the uricose gland and the style. So, even if it is there such a way, it is not mentioned to us. So, we will go for what is given in NCERT, presence of caudal style or anal style in males. Clear? So, we will go for option number 2. Next question. The hardened plates of the exoskeleton ventrally is known as. What is it ventrally? Ventrally, whatever is present is known as? Yes, B for biology by Gopika Ma'am. Tell me the answer quickly. The hardened plates of exoskeleton ventrally is known as sclerites, tergites, sternites, ternites. Okay? Yes, tell me. Perfect, perfect. Ventrally, ma'am, always it is going to be sternites or sterna. Okay? Next question. Arthroidal membrane in cockroaches. So, students, see how many questions have been coming from this topic itself. From that just sclerites, you got almost now 3 questions. So, just small portions, but the questions are different every time. Arthroidal membrane in cockroach is articular membrane, thin, flexible, all of these. Okay? Which among these is the answer? Arthroidal membrane. 24. Wow. 24 marks. Crazy. Okay? Very nice. Very nice. I think most of them got. Good job. Very good. Very good. All of these is the answer, right? Because they are articulating membrane, they are thin and they are also flexible. That is why all of these is the perfect answer. Okay? No, Sukanya lost marks. They are not just articulating membrane. They are flexible as well as thin. These are lines of NCERT. Okay, they are lines of NCERT, which is very important. Okay, so after this you have to read NCERT. Anal cirri is present in. Anal cirri is present in cockroaches. Tell me. Anal cirri is present in cockroaches. 19, 28. Yes, good job Sneha, good job Madre, good job Madhumati. Who else got 28? All correct so far. Yes, the answer is going to be both A and B, because they are talking about anal cirri, which is going to take the vibrations that is present both in male and female. If the question was anal style, your answer would be option number 1. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following structure is responsible for grinding food in the digestive system of cockroach? Which of the following is the structure responsible for grinding food in the digestive system of cockroach? Tell me the answer for this. Very easy question. Very easy question, but there is an error in the question. Which of the following structure is responsible for grinding food in the digestive system of cockroach? But there is a problem with the question. Some error is there. Can you spot the error? Can you all spot an error? Anyone? Yes, what's the error? Tell me, Madhumati, what's the error in the question? There's some error in the question. No, that's not the error. Something else. You people know the answer. Just think a little. If you have made a note, just go back to your notes and see. Something is a little error in it. Yes, very good, Pooja. Question number. Hey, go to sleep, Newton. For your sleep only is good. Question number, it seems. Question number only is not there. What is it? What is the other name for gizzard? What is the other name for gizzard? Proventriculus. No. So how can they give these two options? Okay. But still we will always choose gizzard itself, but such a thing will not come. Okay, this could be an error. So proventriculus, instead of proventriculus, let's put Malpighian tubules. Okay, Malpighian tubules. Now your answer C is correct. Yes, very good. Yes, ma'am, both B and C are right. Okay, both B and C are same. Gizzard is called proventriculus, no? Roshni, what have you told? Hepatic CK or gastric CK? Your message got deleted. How come? Okay, I cannot see the message. Yes. So understood. So we will put empty there, that is Malpighian tubules. Now, the respiratory system of cockroach consists of lungs, gills, trachea, spiracles and skin respiration. Okay. The respiratory system of cockroach consists of dash. Tell me. I don't check question number like you. Yes, tell the answer. All nonsense. Tell the answer now. For everything, you people will have answer. Except for the question, every answer they'll have. Ready-made answers in their mouth. Yes, trachea and spiracles. Okay. Next question. Which of the following segment of cockroach's body bears wings? Head and thorax, abdomen only, first and second thoracic segment, second and third thoracic segment. Which of the following segments of the cockroach body bear wings? Bear wings. All of you put your marks as well. Tell me quickly. Very good, very good. Okay, ma'am, it is option number D, that is second and the third thoracic segments, or in other words, they can give you mesothoracic segment or metathoracic segment. Okay, next question. Students, we are coming to an end of the question. This is from the textbook. Okay, I tried so much to get it copy pasted, but it was not happening. I'll read the question for all of you. Abdomen of cockroach consists of how many segments? Okay, abdomen of cockroach. Here the word is abdomen. One question here. Abdomen of cockroach consists of how many segments? Option is 10, 5, 50, 100. 10, 5, 50, 100. First question here. 3 questions are there here, okay? Yes, tell me the answer. 44. Very nice. Marks are good. A for Ammu ma'am, pakka. Yes, very good. We have 10 segments, right? Abdomen has 10 segments. Now, in female cockroach, which segment of the sterna is boat shaped? Very good question. Which segment of sterna is boat shaped? Okay. Boat shaped. Which sterna? 7th, 8th, 10th, 6th. 7th, 8th, 10th, 6th. Quickly. Yes. Good job. Good job. Option number 1. 7th segment is boat shaped segment which will combine with the 8th and the 9th segment and do what? 8th and the 9th segment to... Oh, my, students, it's 9 o'clock. I didn't even know, yeah, I lost track of time. It is going to form your genital pouch, right? Genital pouch. Anal style is present, okay? Anal style is present in female cockroach, male cockroach, both 1 and 2, none of these. Anal style is present in female cockroach, male cockroach, both 1 and 2, and none of these. Very good. 51 marks, very nice. Yes, very good. 7th, 8th and 9th segment together, sterna will together form the brood pouch or the genital pouch. Yes, the answer is male cockroach. Okay, the answer is male cockroach. Last 3 questions for the day. A pair of testes lying on each lateral side is present in which segment? A pair of testes. Okay, pair of testes is lying in which segment? 4th, 6th, 4th, 9th, 4th, 5th, 4th, 10th. 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 9, 4, 10. 4, 10. Okay, 52 marks, nice. All correct, wow Yashu. 55, 56, nice scores. Tell me, a pair of testes on each lateral side is... Perfect, perfect. Ma'am, the answer is going to be 4th and 5th segment, right? 4th and 5th segment. Very good. Very good. 4th and 5th segment. What if it was ovary? If the question was changed to ovary, what will your answer be? If the question was ovary, what will your answer be? Quickly tell. Okay, guys, you have to be faster. Faster. Yes, very good. It will be what? 2nd to 6th segment. Okay. And if it is MG, that is your mushroom gland, it would be 6th to 7th segment. And if it is spermatheca, it would be the 6th segment. Right? All these numbers only you have to remember. It's not that hard. Okay, spermatheca. Now, in cockroaches, sperms are nourished by phallic gland, mushroom gland, both 1 and 2, none of these. Sperms are nourished by, as such, there is no, mentioning here, but just give a guess and tell me. Just think of what this mushroom gland will be doing, what this phallic gland will be doing. Yes, give it a guess. I think most of you will get it right. No, don't go for both 1 and 2 students, because see, what did I tell you the answer? Phallic gland is going to make the outer layer of the spermatophore. Okay, but whose function we do not know. But let me tell you, mushroom is the one who is going to nourish the sperm. Mushroom gland is the one who is going to put the secretions to nourish the sperm. Clear? So remember that mushroom gland is the one. Phallic gland is going to make the outer layer of the spermatophore. Yes? So mushroom gland in cockroach is present in which segment? I wrote the answer here. Mushroom gland is going to be present in which segment, and that is going to be the last question for the day. Very nice. 46 marks, 56 marks. I can see a lot of marks here. Yes, tell me which is the answer. Okay, mushroom gland is the answer here. That's why I put the question so that you people know the answer as well, because it's not mentioned in NCERT, but they can assume that okay, the student would have understood that phallic gland is doing the secretion, mushroom gland is doing what. Yes, very good. The answer is going to be 6th and the 7th segment, right? 6th and the 7th segment is where your mushroom gland is going to be present. So how many marks did all of you get? I want it in the chat box. I want it in the comments as well, so that all of you. Okay, students, sorry, last question. In female cockroach, genital pouch possesses collateral glands only, female gonophore only, female gonophore plus collateral gland, female gonophore plus collateral gland plus spermatical pore. Okay, my tongue started twisting. Yes, 64. Very good, Marjay. Very good, Sukanya. 66, 68, 66, sir. How da? 60, 68. So look here, what's the answer for this? In the genital or the brood pouch, which is made up of 7th, 8th and the 9th sterna, has what and all present on the anterior part of it? Tell me the answer. Why people not telling the answer? In female cockroach, the genital pouch possesses what? Female gonophore, collateral gland, spermatical, or they are talking about the anterior part. Okay, the anterior part will have what? It will have option number 4, right? Option number 4 will be the answer. Female gonophore, yes, very good. Okay, female gonophore, collateral gland and spermatical pore. Why are people telling 3? It is 4, no? 3 parts are there, no? Go to your this one and see. 3 parts are there, right? In the abdomen. Sorry. So much we studied today, see? So many notes. Yes. Look here. What is there? This is the... Here you see, students, female gonophore, spermatical pores and collateral glands, okay, whose anterior part contains. So anterior part they told mistake, they did not type that in the book, okay, so that is why you got confused, but I told you, no, anterior part, I mentioned that it is anterior part. Clear to all of you? So the question understand and then only write, don't chuma write something. Female gonophore, collateral gland, 3 parts should be there, okay, 3 parts, yeah, don't change the answer, no cheating. Be like Technoblade, no cheating, be loyal that I made mistake, okay. So students, this is the video you're watching. First of all, like the video if you haven't liked, and let me tell you, one more offer is still happening for all of you. That is your DNA plus Tejas book. It is still available at 2999. So quickly go and register, because last time the price had peaked up. Again, we have reduced the price, and those who have ordered, your order is definitely going to reach you, okay. So Tejas book. Yes, I took it from the Tejas book. I also took it from the previous year. I also took it from NCERT. So I've taken it from everywhere. Okay. Yes. So in Tejas book itself, NCERT this is there, but it is very difficult to snip every pages of the book. No. So some I have taken outside also. So students, Tejas book plus DNA batch you're going to get for 2,999. So make your choices wisely if you want to take a last minute batch, and if you want to get a book for physics, chemistry and bio, which has so many questions and overview of the chapter and revision, definitely take it. And next class I will do frog, okay, which will keep it as a shorter class, but today's class got longer. I don't know why, it just went longer and longer. So I hope it is clear and we have solved a lot of questions. So thank you so much for joining. See you all in next class. I want to see all of your marks in the comments. It's okay even if you made mistake, but I really genuinely want to see all of my students' marks, and all the likes that you're getting is from my end. One like is from my end always, because your comments make me so happy and your likes also make me very happy. So this notes will be shared on Vedantu NEET English Telegram as well as Biology by Gopika. So run and join the Telegram and get the notes and study from the notes. After this, tomorrow morning, I want all of you to read Cockroach from NCERT. In case you have new NCERT, go to Google, download the PDF of Cockroach and read it. Then only this will be thorough in your head. Okay, just because I explained it, or just because you understood that Gopika Ma'am explained it really well, so much jokes she told, it will not stay in your head. It will stay for some time, but on a longer run, NCERT is the key. Okay, so good night all of you. I didn't even know time went. It was very nice class. I hope all of you will comment your marks and also let me know how the session was. See you all in next class. Till then, tata, bye-bye.